Just so tired of being right.
Let me start this. Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Open Field. I'm here joined with Hellfire, Trent, Riddell, Early, Manny, and Random. How y'all doing, fellas? How y'all doing? Just so y'all know, we are officially 6 days away till Christmas. Cannot believe it. It came right around the corner. Hope you did your Christmas shopping. Make sure you got your lady or your boyfriend or whatever, what they need nice. You feel me? Make sure you did what you're supposed to do. Wrong one. Deck the halls. Chill versus Ticket, the 23rd. Gonna be a movie. Excited for that event. Gonna be dope. So make sure y'all tune in on the 23rd. And with that being said, fellas, how y'all doing? Let's get into it. Do y'all want to start with the title to get that out of the way? Because I know NFL was wacky.
Yeah.
So let's just knock the title out the way. Skull Buffs. The Colorado Buffaloes right now are number 2 in the portal. I think they're number 2 to either Florida State or Miami, one of those schools. Listen, Deion Sanders,
they might be 3 because somebody flipped. They might be 3 because somebody flipped.
It's a lot of schools, but right now Colorado definitely addressed their need for a offensive line. Obviously, during this season, Deion did say he was still looking for 7 or 8 more dogs. I really think he was talking about his offensive line when he said it.
That's what he said.
Offensive line that was the worst in football, the worst in college football. It wasn't close. What are y'all thoughts on the Colorado Buffaloes going into 2025 with a 12-team playoff in the Big 12? Are you excited for what this team could be based off the decisions they've made going to get offensive linemen and D-line help in the portal? Go ahead. It don't matter. Whoever want to go first.
Go ahead, Trent. Go ahead, Trent. You go first.
I'm gonna start being more biased now because all my Houston dogs. So I think, like, all jokes aside, though, I think that like, I'm liking the moves that they make, but I think now this all fall on Deion now. If you getting these guys and all the guys, like, what you need, it's really all fall on Deion, because if we're keeping it up, we don't know Deion's identity as a coach. And I feel like even last year there were still games that, even though they had the worst online in the league, they could have won and made it to a bowl game, but they lost because of coaching.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I don't know if he's a coach. He's just a face.
Yeah, so like they're making the right moves. They doing what they're supposed to do. So now it's all on the season. It's all on the coaching. I got to see it. Like, to me personally, like, I got to see. Like, I need to see a 9-3, 10 win. I need it. Like, if I see another 7-8. I'm kind of looking at it like, I don't know.
Well, 7, 8. Well, I figure if they go 8 or 9,
he need 9 plus. 9 plus.
8 or 9.
I think 9. Me 8 or 9 plus. If you get that 7-5, I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
7-5 is for me.
If I had to,
y'all trip. I'm looking for 12 plus wins.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say I'm looking for early. I'm looking for a trip to the playoffs.
All right, y'all keep.
Hold on.
It ain't even that, though, Trent.
It ain't going all the way.
Go ahead, real quick, Random. It ain't even that, though. It's just because of. Go ahead, Random.
Go ahead,
Random. Tell you what it is. Go ahead.
I'll say this right now.
Shout out to my dog Random. We've been covering this Colorado thing close on by any means, man. So make sure y'all tap into that. My boy Random been locked in with this college football.
Yeah. So mind you, I like Bama. I went to go watch the Colorado Buffaloes play, and thank God I went to a better game than Bama, because I know I was sitting there watching that 45-0, whatever the hell that score was.
Who you watched them play?
I watched them play when they played UCLA.
I
was in the Rose Bowl. I went to Rose Bowl and watched that game.
Historic stadium.
When I tell you that he had barely any time to pass, like, you hear about bad O-lines, then you watch one in person. Anybody who's been to an actual live game and seen it, like, it was bad. Like, he had no time at all. So if I'm being 100% honest, I want to hop on y'all train and go 9, 10 wins. But even it was like they made really bad mistakes. And like Trent said, they could have won despite all their they could have beat USC. They could have beat USC. They definitely shouldn't have lost that Stanford game. Like, they had multiple games where they could have won. And I want to see how that line comes together, because there's still been problems with their coaching staff. You know, we got to see how all that gels before I go up to say 9, 10 wins. If they win 7 wins, I think, because I'm also paying for how boisterous I was last year. I was very high on them, so I'm willing to look dumb for not going far enough than go too far this time.
Right.
So,
You're trying to make sure you don't go too off the cliff.
No, let me finish.
He's taking the safe route.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I got a different spin on it.
Let me finish a little bit.
Bama,
Obviously,
are me and you reading the same tune about how it's not going to be there up until after Shedeur leaves?
Hold on. Go ahead, Brandon.
Let me finish. Obviously, they're moving conferences at the right time. Texas and OU are leaving, so the Big 12 looks like this prime open real estate for them to stake their claim. But I want to see it. I need to see it first. And I think at the end, even if they go 7-5 or 8-4, like as long as they're improving, because I'm thinking not next year, but the year after that's when I'm like, I need to see you in the playoff run.
Go ahead.
Because I think people like Early and y'all send them up for 9, 10, 11 wins, and if they get 7, I'll be saying, if anything, what you've been saying about your new ass, you gotta feel a little better.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Bama. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That Kool-Aid was nasty as hell. Matter of fact, the Kool-Aid was nasty as fuck. Excuse my language, bro. I drunk it.
I agree with you, Bama. I
believed him. I believed, bro. I really believed in Deion. The reason why I say he has to win a minimum of 9 games, a minimum. I'm damn near with Early. You should win 12.
I went early.
The reason why I say he got to win a minimum of 9 games, how Deion showed his ass this past season, bro. I don't care what nobody say. You can say what you want. He showed his ass this past season, bro.
And when he got that first win,
man, bro, listen, it's the whole build up, bro. Y'all sitting here talking about B modest. No, how Deion markets himself, he markets himself like he's Jim Harbaugh or Nick Saban. And in their first years, they had a 7-6 season with the initial first bad roster they had. And the very next year, them dudes bumped 10 wins, 11 wins. Nick Saban went damn near almost to a national championship second year. So it's like, nah, you dug this bed for yourself, Coach Prime. You got the commercials with Nick Saban. Oh, I'm going with the GOAT.
With
all
your
this,
kids.
Bro. Listen. All of this, bro.
You gotta do that, though. That's the family bag. You
Brady.
gotta take the KFC bag.
Bro,
it's family bag. Absolutely.
I feel you.
You gotta take that bag.
Listen,
take
J-Rob, I feel what y'all boys be saying,
money.
bro. But practicing nepotism in people's face, bro, that's kind of fucked up. I feel it.
Okay, but hold on.
I ain't gonna get too much.
It ain't bad when you winning.
Nepotism is practiced everywhere, brother. It is practiced in all forms.
If you look at it, it looked like he's sacrificing. He looked like he's sacrificing them other kids for the benefit of his son.
And I can understand why people. I can understand what people feel that way.
Which brings me to my next point. How he coached them, bro. Listen here, bro. The only person that looked like he was really coaching, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It just looked like he was coaching Shedeur this season. That's all it looked like. It looked like he was just coaching Shedeur, and that's it. That's why I said the only way we'll be able to get a full synopsis of Coach Prime, Shedeur got to go. Not like, transfer, but once he goes to the NFL, bro, go to the league, bro, and he has that personal tie going from up under center, now we can get a full assessment. Because Hellfire brought up a good point. When Shedeur got hurt, bro, little number 10, 16, whatever his number was, I don't even know his number. Bro, he didn't even look at it.
He wasn't coaching, bro.
Bro, I'm just like, damn, bro,
you
your
like
son hurt.
Putting his hands in his pockets, just watching.
Yeah, bro, it's like, bro, your son hurt, bro. Like, it ain't even like he lost his spot due to bad play. Like, bro, your son's hurt, concussion, out of there, bro. Like, what is you acting like, bro? He about to take your son's spot for. And then even if he was, sit him down. What are you talking about? Y'all look on a 5-game losing streak.
Y'all bugging out. Y'all bugging
Bama. Real quick, Bama, when you watch the
let Hellfire go. Let Hellfire in there early.
That Colorado team, we're not going to get, like Bama said, we're not going to get the true synopsis of it until Shedeur leaves. We're also not going to get the true synopsis of that Colorado team defensively until Shiloh and Travis Hunter leave either. When Deion gets that Walter Taylor guy to start next year, that's when we're going to get a really good idea as to how he is in developing quarterbacks and how that synergy and chemistry is going to be able to be looked upon. Sure, you can get the Warren Sapps and the Patch and whoever else they have coming up there to coach. If you cannot develop a quarterback, in a Power 5 conference that's going to be under pressure to get more than one team in the playoffs with this new format, you're going to get put on fraud watch. And also, Matthew Bedford is the guy that flipped from Colorado. He was an Indiana offensive lineman transfer. He flipped from Colorado to Oregon this morning.
Yeah, facts.
Now, I just think that, like, because random, I understand that. You basically like to see it to believe it mentality to understand it. But me personally, if they get a 7-win this year, I ain't gonna lie, that seat's starting to warm up. That hot seat's gonna start warming up.
It better.
I said that earlier this year, though. But.
My fault, I ain't mean to go. But I ain't mean to go.
No, you good. My thing is this though, right? First of all, I'm trying to figure out.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Go ahead, early.
I'm trying to figure out what Hellfire talking about because
I love
Deion Sanders.
Y'all gotta understand.
First of all, hold on. I want y'all to know right now.
Bad.
I want y'all to know right now. Wait. Time out. I'm gonna say one thing.
Y'all hear me?
If they go from early, take it away. I just want to say one thing. If they go from 4 wins to 7 or 8 wins this year, that seat is not hot because go look at how much money this man is bringing to that university, regardless of
stop it.
He's been too lucrative. So if they go from 4 wins to 8 wins, I don't think his seat get hot. I think the pressure of that third year. Obviously, I think will be even worse because he will not be hot.
Okay, so can you agree to this, J-Rob? So can you agree to this thing? So can you agree to this thing? So say if they go 7-5, that next year, if they don't perform in this, that's
pressure gonna be crazy. Yeah,
they should make the playoff the next year.
I just feel like
year 2
the next year.
Because that's what I'm saying, Jim. I feel like we're in
actually if there was an improvement in
they don't make it next year, they might be cooked.
Day of age to where people are expecting success early, and I'm saying that year 1. I know, but look, year 1, you made an improvement. Of course, you went from 1 win to 4. Fine.
Okay.
The second year, you're supposed to make a big jump. You're supposed to see something big. And also, again, this is a 12-team playoff now. I think Colorado should be able to make it. I think they should be able.
We all feel that way.
10 wins, damn near all you need.
They have expectations. It's not about expectations.
But let's be honest.
But y'all saying after
they're the third best conference next year.
But y'all saying after the second best. Y'all saying after his second season as the head coach,
probably put the ACC
with more wins in his second year. He's gonna be on the hot seat. I think that's
no. I said no.
I think that's
I said it's going to get warm. I'm not saying it should be flaming hot.
That man still bring. Let's not forget, bro. That man bringing in hundreds of $1 million to the state of Colorado.
Like J-Rob. Say it like this. J-Rob, say it like this.
He's changing the lives of
J-Rob. Say it like this. This is the most successful Colorado has ever been as an institution. This is the most successful they've ever been.
I don't care. It's not moving me because it's not about
it's not moving me that because at the end of the day, bro,
that has nothing to do with my point. That's not my point. I'm talking about after his second year.
Okay, but I have a question on
They say it's gonna be hot after.
Yeah, it is.
J-Rob, I have a question.
If you go from a team that won 1 win,
they were one of the worst teams in the country.
They go from 4 wins. They go to 8 wins.
One of the worst teams in the country.
That makes absolutely no sense.
They were still one of the worst teams
because Deion is down there with Vanderbilt. What are we talking about?
Because Deion is popular. So because he's so popular, 8 wins not going to be enough. So
but eventually that's going to hurt them.
This team ain't did. The team the 2 years before was 4 wins. Year before that, 1 win.
All right.
I'm just saying. I don't think his seat will be high. I think that third year, I'll give you the 3 years.
Early, you can talk. I just want to say, like, literally one thing. Early,
I mean, y'all was
nah, but what I was gonna say, J-Rob, I understand that point, but there's gonna come a point in time where he's gonna try to recruit players, and you're gonna tell me they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you get all this money, but we ain't gonna win shit."
Yeah, 100%. It'll get to that point. I'm not disagreeing with that, but y'all remember this is the second year.
I understand that, but
then you got to look at it like Shador and Travis.
Early, go ahead.
Early, go ahead.
So I don't understand what Hellfire is talking about. Y'all know position Deion play in football? Like, why we keep talking about developing a quarterback? Like, Deion's
that's what he want to be.
But
he wants to be an offensive coordinator.
His bread and butter, honestly, should be on the defensive end. So, like, I don't even know why. I think the reason why you say develop a quarterback because his son play quarterback. But I feel like the next quarterback to come in there shouldn't be. He should get somebody who can develop quarterbacks. That's 1. 2. He always listen. Here's the thing. He got it looking like an HBCU out there. He got all the hottest stars, The Rock showing up. So when y'all say, "Oh man, he won't be on the hot seat after his second year," yeah, you will, because you're making the loudest noise. If you wasn't so loud, you wouldn't get so much attention. So
if you're winning, I don't agree. If you're winning games,
he's not. But that 8 wins is not it to me though. Like,
but who is Colorado? Who is Colorado?
Now y'all want to paint this. Now y'all want to say this.
You're taking
now y'all want to say this. Now y'all moving the goalposts for real.
Quick, you moving the goalposts, J-Rob. It ain't who Colorado's big. Hold on, quick. Okay, I got you.
Go ahead, Bama.
I got you, random. J-Rob, quick. If he still had 98% of that roster, which he got rid of, I'll feel y'all. He came in. I'm bringing my own luggage. It's Louis. We got a different perspective.
He said, I'm not moving the goalpost. I'm not moving the goalpost. All I'm saying to y'all is
he did not say what
J-Rob said. Year 2. That's all I'm trying to say.
We're not saying he's damn liar.
He did not preach that. He said, bro, TCU, we here to win today. We here to win now.
I agree.
I agree.
I don't disagree.
And then after the first 3 games,
they was 3-0.
O-line started to get abused.
Did I not agree with you in early that they should have a 10-win, 11, 12. It should be a playoff season.
But 8 wins, that seat is hot, bro.
But all I'm saying is to me.
No, it's not, man.
All I'm saying is after the second year, if they go from 8 wins, 9 wins, I'm gonna just say this.
9.
You know they are. Hold on. Hey, all right, y'all getting lost. 8 wins. Let's say 8 wins. If they
make a point?
8 wins, if they go with 8 wins, all I'm saying is I will agree with y'all in this regard. That third year, everything's on the line.
Absolutely.
The expectation level through the roof. I agree that if he go out there and they have 8 wins again, but right now he get grace. I feel like he definitely get grace for the first 2.
We want him to do good. We want him to make a playoff.
That's all I'm saying. I think year 2 too early. That's all.
So I look at it like this, right? In the NFL, the hottest, like the most, like, attention team is the Cowboys, and baseball is the Yankees, and it's the Yankees, and basketball it's the Lakers. Deion has turned Colorado into one of those, like, the most, and they didn't say we know about all those teams. When you are a coach or a player for those teams, you have the hottest. You got to win almost every year because you don't have the extension as a lower level team does, where you can lose 4 or 5 years and then get it figured out. When you make yourself the Cowboys of college, the Yankees of college, the Lakers of college, then guess what?
There's a difference. They win. They win.
Stop. Anybody seeing USC? Is Lincoln Riley hot right now? He's a hot shot.
No, it's not. No, it's not at all.
Hot right now?
It's not at all.
Is he hot right now?
Like, whoa, Colorado bigger than that. It's the biggest thing in football.
Stop it.
It's the biggest thing.
No, it's not. Y'all like Alabama doesn't exist. What are we doing? Stop.
Because if they were winning, we wouldn't give a damn about Alabama.
No, J-Rob, do not let them get away with it. Do not let them get away with it.
Is Lincoln Riley on the hot seat?
Go ahead and lie. Is he on the hot seat? Go ahead and lie.
Lincoln Riley has not been doing what he's been trying to do. Remember, Lincoln Riley. Hold on, let's remember how Lincoln Riley did it.
USC and Colorado are not the same.
USC is the more established program. What are we talking about?
USC. Colorado is not the same.
USC.
Right now. We talking about right now.
USC with Bronny James. Come on.
One thing
you don't have to lie like that.
At least USC has made a New Year's 6. All we're saying is, compared to what Deion is doing with Colorado, we're saying is that we understand the metric and what's going on. All I'm saying is that if they get like a 7-5 year, bro, that seat is going to warm because again, the expectations. Everybody has been happy with Colorado.
You can't give me Lincoln Riley though.
Everybody has had.
But why?
I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm really not disagreeing with y'all.
Brandon calling me a liar. Hold on. So Brandon, hey Brandon,
I don't disagree with y'all. I just think year too early to
judge.
Who was the quarterback before Caleb Williams?
Who was the quarterback for Texas? What are we talking about? Texas still outsells.
Brandon,
answer my question. What are we talking about?
Answer my question.
What are we talking about?
Who was the quarterback before?
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who was the quarterback?
Texas still outsells, even when there was trash.
Who was the quarterback before Caleb Williams, man?
No. I'm not letting you get away.
Lincoln Riley?
Who was the quarterback before Caleb Williams?
No.
Use that.
Spencer Rattlers.
You're not going to answer my question, though.
Spencer Rattlers.
Texas no out-earned. What are you talking about?
It don't matter no more, Brandon.
You're just lying. You're just
lying.
lying.
My thing is this, right?
You're just
the
lying.
reason why you talking about USC is because they have a Caleb Williams. Here's what I'm telling you. In college football, right? If Colorado went 7-0, we would. First of all, they went 2-0, and we talking about nothing but Colorado.
They went 4-0 and got ranked.
More than Colorado.
3-0.
Anything more than Colorado. They went 10-0. I understand USC is traditionally more known, but if we're Colorado with Deion and all the guards over there, we ain't talking about nothing else. They are the biggest thing in college football, and we know this, man.
And early, to your point,
No, they're not.
Wait, random.
Best story. That doesn't mean they're the biggest thing.
Wait,
How much will we talk about them on press box and they went 10-0?
We don't decide everything early. Just because we talk about them enough doesn't mean that much. What are we talking about?
Have you watched TV? Everybody was talking about it.
Well, they're not talking about Alabama at the same time.
See,
literally
no,
what are we talking about?
They were getting SNL skits.
One mic.
Alabama never got SNL skits.
I'm not gonna lie on Random. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Random. As a Bama fan, boy, I put my Bama shit in the closet.
Bama never got SNL skits.
No, not because of SNL, just because of the hype.
I'm just saying that's how big they were. That's all I'm saying.
I had to put my Bama shit in the closet for a second, boy. I was full buffed out, boy. Bro, listen, I was full buffed out. I put all my Bama shit in the closet.
Wrong.
I was ready to be a buff.
Wait,
fan.
you're
wrong. My mama a Colorado fan now.
It gotta be
exactly. My mama knew who Colorado was.
My mama a Colorado fan now. That's
everybody.
Rob,
you ain't outside.
My mom like Colorado. My mom texted me. My mom texted me when they lost to Stanford. Like how he lose to Stanford.
You know when you a true star, dog. On Teresa, y'all know when you a true star or when you're really powerful. When people who don't even watch your sport,
I was watching you.
My mom knows who Tom Brady is. My mom knew who Lil Wayne was. When you that powerful, you that iconic, dog, I cannot even watch your sport and know.
I could agree with
Nick Saban is. That's how much he got Colorado jumping in 1 year.
I could agree with that.
This is my biggest problem.
Hold on, I could agree with that. I could agree with that though, because my mom don't watch football at all. She's
my mom watches.
What's up with Deion? What Deion got?
The moment Deion came out, there was two things that my mom mentioned football to me in 2 instances. This is why I know it was popular. Deion losing to Stanford, my mom couldn't believe it. And then when Aaron Rodgers got hurt, the first thing my mom said to me, no way Aaron Rodgers get hurt. She don't watch football. I didn't even know she knew who Aaron Rodgers was.
The first thing my mom said when Shador got hurt, she said, I'm about to cry.
Hey, can I say something real?
That's what I'm saying.
Let me just say this real quick. Stop. Early. If you are the president of Colorado University, and after the second year, if they go 7-5 or 8-4 and win a bowl game, and you're saying, Deion, you better do well, and you're saying, Deion, we need to do better. Of course. But for y'all to say your seat's warm or you're going to potentially fire him after year 2, go ahead and watch all the success, all the money, all that stuff happen, and all it was go all down the drain.
We said the seat was
Y'all are acting like Colorado. First of all, y'all are acting like Colorado is Alabama. Colorado was one of the worst, right up there with Vanderbilt.
But already they're more popular than Alabama. Already he brought so much popularity. They're more popular than Alabama.
Y'all are being dumb, and it's a dumb business move. Even after 3 years to fire Deion.
I just want to say this real quick before you.
I definitely.
Wait, real quick. Hold on. To go back to the USC point, because the reason why I don't like Lincoln Riley got brought up, it will be different early. Because random. Because I think you're a USC fan. Before Lincoln Riley got there, they were mid and 4-win team for a minute. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Wait a minute, J-Rock. The reason why I say I don't like the hot seat with Lincoln, the reason why I say I don't like at least by year 1, he went from a 4-win team to a New York 6. That's huge improvement. I'm Colorado
what has he
right
been
now.
since? What has he been since?
And
they lost to Tulane. And they lost to Tulane.
Don't
forget that. They lost to Tulane, bro.
Frank, whose situation was better? USC or Colorado? Whose situation was way better?
Let me finish. All I'm saying is that when it comes to Colorado, they went from 1 win to 4. Dirt is dirt. They was garbage this year. That's a fact.
I agree.
It was garbage. All I'm saying is that
y'all treat them like they were Vanderbilt, and they weren't that. Be 100% honest. They weren't Vanderbilt.
USC hasn't been competitive since Pete Carroll.
All I'm saying is that when it comes to Colorado,
neither have Colorado.
That's what I'm saying.
Colorado's been worse.
But it's random. It's the more eyes you have, the more criticism comes your way. That's society, my dog. That's society.
But be objective about it. Be objective about it, Early.
Seen that televised
Be
Colorado
realistic
game
about
this
it.
year?
They're one of the worst programs in the nation.
Have you ever seen
in the nation, Early? You can't keep discounting that.
That's why they got him.
Discounting that. You cannot. They were one of the worst programs.
So were they not good Colorado when they were losing?
Was whack too, bro.
They were not as bad as Colorado.
They
had 4 wins. That's why.
Nah, it was bad. Both programs were pretty trash. Both programs.
You are talking about a mid-program compared to one of the worst. So right now, you tell me
USC was a pushover.
right now, you tell me
I agree with that.
Michigan State is in the same tier as Vanderbilt. That's what y'all telling me right now.
We're not about to debate.
You're lying.
Wait, Randall. We're not about to debate trash versus trash. The point is, 2021 or 2020 USC had 4 wins. Garbage.
Exactly.
They're not good. I understand Colorado. I understand Colorado was bad. The teams was both trash. All I'm saying is that in what? All I'm saying is bringing up USC,
and they still was killing them though, Randall.
Bringing up USC is a bad point because he turned them around in the first year.
But they're not turned around. USC is not turned around.
They're one of the worst.
Let's be honest. All I'm saying is, Trent, you're being a little disingenuous about USC as a program right now. Since Lincoln
Riley, he mentioned the coach.
Yeah, I'm talking about the program. I'm making this comment on the program though. The program is not turned around. The program is not turned around. They've had a lot of good names. They've recruited a lot of good names the same way Colorado has, but their 7 wins is still not impressive at all.
So bring up the hot seat. I still for this year, especially because they got rid of what's his name, Alex Grinch. That seat up there for Lincoln.
Yeah, now I agree too. I agree with that. I feel
like if Colorado doesn't do anything this year, like 7 wins.
Yeah, 7 wins. I want y'all to know 7 wins to me is not a successful year. I want y'all to know. For J-Rob, it's not. But what I'm saying is, if I am the AD for the Buffaloes and we won 8 games, I'm putting all that pressure into that 3rd year. Like, this is the natty year. This is the year we going. So that's all so all I was saying, the reason why I was pushing back was like, I don't feel like this year, if they go 8 wins, I'm like, I don't know if Deion's the guy, just because I know how we have gradually gotten better. But
they turned on Deion so fast.
But I will say this exactly, and I feel like I will say this is only, and I'm saying it's only year 2, but year 3, this is where I agree with Trent, Manny, Bama, and Early is where like this year it is college football playoffs or bust every year until the year. But I feel like the program he was inheriting, bro, like was one of the worst in the history of college sports.
It was them and Vanderbilt.
All I was saying was like, even though he did the full roster rehaul, right? Your roster rehaul is still not really knowing what some of these kids are going to be. You just know what you have already is not it. Also, I think what we not also being genuine about is, to me, we all know guys like Omarion Miller is going to be a dog. Dylan Edwards going to be a dog. What's the corner's name? He's going to be a dog. And so that a lot of these kids was freshmen. I'm just thinking in my head, like, what is Omarion going to look like his junior year? What is Dylan Edwards about to look like in his 3rd year? What's the corner's name? What's the corner's name? What's the corner that they got? The number 1 corner? What's number 1 corner? Cormani McClain. What is he going to look like in year 3? You bring in Charles Lester, sophomore year Charles Lester. If he flips, if Charles Lester flip, I'm with y'all. If he recruited,
he go to my high school.
Nah, he leaving, bro. He coming to the.
There's a chance that Lester flips Cruiser.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
That's all I'm saying.
Hellfire. After I say this, Hellfire can go and then Cruiser, bro. I want to hear from y'all. After I just want to say this. Regardless of how many recruits he bring in, if them kids look the same as they did this past year, bro.
True.
It's all on you. Because that's what I try to tell you, bro.
I agree with that.
Nick Saban's a phenomenal recruiter. He gets 5 stars in and out. But what your boy say, Trent, when we interviewed him, Xavier McKinney? Boy, that boy said the turnover from Alabama to the league is just like easy. That. So that means he's developing them niggas into something like an NFL player by the time that year 3 or year 4 is up. Nick Saban's taking you from a high school superstar to somebody that can make money in the NFL. You see what I'm saying?
But can I ask you this? You don't think? Let me ask you about a player because y'all say y'all don't know if Deion could develop players. I'll give you I'll ask y'all this. Xavier Weaver, he probably going to play on Sundays?
He might.
After the year, he probably going.
I think Jimmy's playing on Sundays.
I think Jimmy's playing on Sundays too. But what I'm saying is, from Xavier Weaver from Jackson State to who he was in Colorado, there's a clear difference in the type of player.
But also,
the thing was nice.
I'm not saying it wasn't nice. I'm just not Jimmy.
Jimmy always been that boy.
No, I'm talking about Xavier Weaver. Xavier Weaver.
Can we be real though, Bama? Does Alabama not get the biggest and strongest niggas coming out of high school anyway? Like you acting like Alabama get a nigga who 165 pounds. By the time he graduate, he 220 and running 4.3. Like
he already that size.
Anyway, he get niggas who could probably go damn near high school to the pros. They so damn big. They call it an Alabama body. Like they literally scout like that's an Alabama body. Like so, don't act like he be just making niggas bigger stronger. Right there. You get man childs every year. He get man childs.
But he can recruit his ass off though. But there's a reason why he did that with a few guys.
And can I say one other thing too? I'm gonna just be honest. I'm not trying to give Deion a scapegoat. But I will say this too, fellas. I wouldn't be so quick to sell out Deion when he played his first year at the Division I level, playing again in the conference that we all agreed was one of the most competitive conferences in football. Now that's not an out by the result. But I just don't think it is so quick to right the ship on what this is going to be. Now, obviously, year 2, year 3 might be a different conversation, but I just think it's too quick to right the ship.
It don't even matter because in 5 years, Deion will take his ass to Florida State and coach them anyway. Like,
hey, before Cruiser, I was just saying, I kind of understand what you're saying, Gerald. I kind of feel like the way how I'm feeling about it because if they would have been like a 4-win team, just the same thing, but like. Some of their losses that they had were bad. Like
how many games they win this season?
But they had the worst offensive line in football. There were some games where they literally couldn't do anything.
Just straight coaching, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them games were straight coaching. They could have got 6. They should have easily got 6.
I know. I'm saying I think they could have got 2 games. I definitely Stanford for sure. I think they
even with 4 wins.
I low-key think they should have beat USC at home.
Even with 4 wins,
I was saying that when it happened.
Well, they got 4. They had 1 last year.
They definitely should have beat. They definitely should have beat USC.
Quadrupled your win total from last year, and Wordie's saying that's crazy. I'm just saying.
But no one said that. That's my point, though.
But y'all wasn't doing that
You made us believe
that you double your win for next year.
I still win the ball. No, I understand where they coming from. Random, I understand where they coming from. No, Random, you gotta understand. I understand where they coming from because at the end of the day, you gotta also remember, like to Bama's point too. You gotta understand he did all. Like I'm not going to fail to admit that Deion got, who he is brings pressure. His cachet, his limelight, who he is going to bring pressure. It is what it is. It is literally who he comes with. However, at the same time, for me, I'm just thinking from the perspective of the AD. I think the fans got him more on the hot seat than who I think the AD would if they go for.
But he created that.
The fans. No, I agree. He created that, but he created that no matter what. Like for example, if Nick Saban left Alabama and went to the NFL, we're not saying that this new team that Nick Saban inherited.
Well, he can't coach NFL players. We know that.
But what I'm saying is because of the pressure of who he is, he couldn't go to the NFL and they pull a Dan Campbell Lions year and we're going to say that's a good year because of what you expect.
Yeah, we know last year was NFL. He quit.
Think about Sean Payton last year. We had big expectations for Sean Payton and what he was supposed to do.
Nick Saban quit in the NFL because he's soft as hell and he can't coach grown man.
No, I mean, you can't. Have you seen it?
Have you seen how Nick Saban
Deion said he ain't no Pete Carroll.
Go ahead, Cruiser.
He ain't no Pete Carroll.
I think, bro. I think Deion Sanders. I don't think I got a pretty good idea. Listen, bro. Deion Sanders he's never been I'm talking about on a high level. He never been a position coach.
Nope.
He never been an offensive coordinator.
Nope.
And when you trying to move up in the college ranks, Deion is not a guy who's gonna be a position coach. He got to be the head guy. So Deion, people don't know this. Deion was trying before he went to Jackson State. He tried to go to Florida State. While he was at Jackson State, he interviewed for the TCU job. Deion been trying to get head coaching jobs. So Deion, because of his name, he skipped a lot of steps that a lot of guys go through because of his name. Deion literally low-key, if you watch him this year, Deion low-key coaching-wise was suspect, bro. He is literally inexperienced. He got that job because of his name, bro. His adjustment was, let's take the tight end off the field and let's go 10 personnel. And it made it worse. He fired his offensive coordinator to go with
number 6 in the country.
Bro, listen. He say, well, we want to get more receivers on the field. No, you need them tight ends on the field to help you
more blocking to protect your quarterback.
Another thing is too, Deion brought this on himself because after that TCU game up, you can say what you want. The first thing he said when he got on that goddamn podium, "Do you believe?" So we had
we all believe.
Like we about to run y'all. So that's
the thing though. This is the thing. Y'all bringing up things that I'm not talking about. I don't disagree with that, Cruiser. I don't disagree with that.
And I said, I believe this in my mind. I was like, okay, they're going to the Big 12. They're going to the Big 12. It should be a little bit easier for them. But bro, the Big 12 ain't gonna be no slouch neither. And another thing too, people forget Colorado was in the Big 12. I hate when people say Colorado been transferred. No, I'm old enough to know. From the 90s all the way almost to 99.
Them in Nebraska.
They got robbed in the national championship. They should have played in that championship, I think.
Yeah.
Colorado been that. They've been real. Rashad Salam, what's your boy name?
Cordell.
Lawrence
Eric Bieniemy.
Cooking y'all.
What his name? The receiver. Goddamn.
Laviska Shenault. There's a few people that went to Colorado.
Juwan Winfrey. You feel me? With some toes out there. Guys.
What y'all tell me the schedule? I'm about to read y'all the schedule real quick. North Dakota State, Nebraska.
I know, and I'm gonna tell you they
Like, why schedule that? Like, why schedule them? Like, why have all the FCS teams?
Yeah, why would you say they tried it? They tried it.
Yeah, I gonna lie, Trent. That pissed me off. I didn't know that. That just
bro. Yes, bro.
Hey, check this out. Hey, look.
Why them?
Nebraska, Colorado State.
They should win Nebraska.
Arizona.
You talking about Cliff Branch, right?
Baylor,
I think they lose Arizona.
K-State, Cincinnati, Kansas, Texas Tech, UCF. Are we sure they're going to win 7 games next year?
UCF could be a cup game for them.
Bro, I have the expectation. You feel me? I'm putting my sunglasses on, man. We coming. And I'm not bailing on Deion. I believe in the process.
That schedule don't sound hard. I ain't going to hold you.
It's all right.
Bro, that's your
At the end of the day, Colorado without question has the best quarterback in the conference. So that's all I know.
I think he was gonna say the country, but
he might now.
He might now. Hey, I'll say it. Yeah.
He might now.
In the country.
He might be right now.
He might be.
Is that McDaniel's boy still there at Kansas?
Yeah.
Oh, Jalen Daniels, but he's always hurt though.
Bro, Quinn Ewers is better than Shedeur Sanders. What are y'all talking about?
Who?
Quinn Ewers is better than Shedeur. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
What? Hey, Manny, if Shedeur play for Texas, what would they be, Manny? If Shedeur play for Texas, what would they be?
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Trent, don't fall into that. That's not a genuine. That's a disingenuous take. That's a disingenuous take.
I'm gonna tell you why. Is Shedeur?
Bro, you're not.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Is Shedeur Sanders? I'm gonna tell you because you told me this. Is Shedeur Sanders better than Jalen Daniels? Is he better than Jaden Daniels? I'm just listen to my point. Is he better than?
Got a better arm. Got a better arm.
No. And you told me if Quinn Ewers comes out this year, he's going above Jaden Daniels. So how the hell is Shedeur Sanders gonna go above Quinn Ewers?
Shedeur Sanders, Jaden Daniels is going to be not going to get drafted high because he was a project. Quinn Ewers been the #1 overall prospect since coming out. It'll be the same thing.
Jaden Daniels is going to suck, man.
Hold on. Wait. That's not the conversation.
Y'all do this all the time to me. When we gonna talk about this Jalen Hurts shit, trust me. Do this whole.
Y'all better than him coming out of
all the time, as I always do.
Him coming out of college.
Look back a couple weeks from now and say,
"Hey man, coming out of college." He's a better passer than Lamar coming out of college too. So what are you saying?
Are you comparing to Lamar?
You know what? Shut up.
Are you comparing to Lamar?
That's his type. That's his type.
That's his type. That's his type. Manny, hold that. Put it in your pocket, and I will want that later. Save it for me. Save it for me. I'm gonna want that later. All right. Save it. Put it in your pocket. I'm gonna want that later.
He don't turn the ball over.
You gonna eat the world.
So actually, speaking of turning over the football.
Oh my God! Here we go. Let's go.
It's time to have the conversation of doom.
Yeah, let me apologize real quick. Hold
on. Let me just say one thing. Let's get to the save.
I gotta apologize, bro.
Right now, my boy Jalen Hurts, man. Listen, Jalen, I can't lie about it. I don't want to hear no one-liners right now, King. I don't want to hear no quotables right now, King.
Can I send you some footage, J-Rock?
Because right now, I've been watching the tape.
Shake my dude hand.
Listen, I need Jalen.
I'm talking about the tape on my takes.
I need you to right now. You might be teetering. Now.
Better than Brock Purdy. Ciao, please.
I'm still jacking that, but I'm not off the train. I'm not off the train yet. I'm not gonna lose the train yet. But I will say this: he needs to play better.
Hell no, he was never.
Josh Allen over him.
Never.
He needs to play better. Josh Allen's ahead of him right now. He needs to play better. But on top of that, I'm gonna admit one other thing too. I've had a conversation about OC versus quarterback and who's blamed here and there. Jalen Hurts definitely needs to take way better care of the football. It's actually becoming he's getting that Josh Allen gene. And listen, y'all are not the same guys. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all not.
He don't got the highs like Josh Allen.
But hold on. My last point is this though. Objectively speaking, watching the game, either Ben or the offensive coordinator does not believe in what Jalen Hurts can palate mentally.
Because he can't.
Because right now, I don't know. It looked like they running the same 5-6 plays over and over and over. And
when
it's
they get
variations of the same plays. It's the variations of the same plays. So
get rid of that tush push. I'm over for him.
Stop. See, I ain't over for him. Like they're running the tush push on 3rd and 10.
All he do is run in the end zone, bro. They don't even know
every team will do that early. Every team should do that if they could. Every team would.
It's not a bad thing.
You're wrong.
It's not a bad thing at all.
You're wrong.
I think you're overblowing it.
You just don't like it.
You should be a quarterback.
Doing that for your squad. You
should be a quarterback. You should be a quarterback. Okay.
No.
If you have the rough
ban QB sneaks, or ban throws to fucking Tyree because he's too fast. Just get over it.
Dynamic quarterback.
The NFL's not going to take that away. Troy Vincent came out last week and said they're not banning the play.
Told you it was fraudulent.
No, it's not. It's fraudulent.
Can I just say,
relax?
What I was gonna say, yesterday I said on Press Box that in the game, I knew Kenneth Walker was gonna be the difference in the game, and he was. He tore up that Eagles D line, and Bradbury.
Oh my God, bro!
Debo cooked your career, bro. I'm sorry. Ever since that came out of his mouth. You've been cooked bad.
He was good when he played for us. Top one played for Panthers.
Hey, Bradbury definitely
he went to New York.
He lived off the James Bradbury lived off the 2020 season with the New York.
I want to give credit. I want to give credit to Pete Carroll, because Drew Lock, I think he played a very good game yesterday.
Minerva Purdy.
He played a very
shut up.
Hey, I'll co-sign with what.
Shut me up. I'm just right.
You bullshit. You bullshit.
Because very similar to what.
First of all, I'll be putting you at the top of the totem pole. So don't even act like I don't know what's going on early. But that was bogus.
We had this conversation before about this guy, man. Like, y'all be watching the game.
Lord have mercy.
Let Rydell cook. He ain't saying nothing.
Hold up. J-Rob, is he claiming Drew Lock?
Games up in the
Go ahead, Riddell. I'm sorry. Riddell, go ahead. I'm good.
He said you had to be clutch.
You got to be clutch. When you mess the games up.
I can't. Go ahead, Riddell. I can't. I can't.
You know, like I said, I'm co-signing with what Manny was talking about when it comes to Kenneth Walker. The Seahawks are a very much different team when they had Zach Charbonnet versus Kenneth Walker, and I was kind of in the same vein. That once he's on the team, that's going to change it a lot.
Love you too,
and Drew Lock versus Geno Smith, like as of right now, there's not a huge gap between the two, and Drew Lock can definitely do a lot of things. Drew Lock can do a lot of things.
And he's at 34
on the team right now, if we're being honest. Hey,
seriously doing this right now? Are we doing this?
I bet if we're really doing this,
like we didn't watch him fail out in freaking Denver.
If Drew Lock is
are we doing this?
If Drew Lock is close to Brock Purdy, then give me Drew Lock. Then give me Drew Lock over Trevor Lawrence. Because Brock Purdy is better than Trevor Lawrence.
No way we're doing
that. So we close like that. Give me Brock Purdy over Trevor Lawrence.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know.
Random. How you feel about DK, Random? How you feel about DK?
How
you feel about DK, Random?
I still take Debo over.
Say his name, Random.
I still take Debo Samuel over.
Yeah, Debo's better than DK. Debo's better than DK. You know,
I still got Debo over DK.
We'll see.
Hey, but Kenneth Walker definitely needs respect because he was the difference maker on the Seahawks. 100%. He was 100% the difference.
But the Eagles suck against the run, y'all. Every running back is a difference maker.
I'm gonna give it a buck, bro.
Every running back is a difference maker.
They get, bro. That D line doesn't even get pressure on the quarterback like that no more, bro. That's
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As of recently, it's been kind of weird with the D line, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie.
I try to be nice. Beginning of the season, they
early been saying it for a minute, bro. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That's why he the champ. That's why he the champ right now.
Yo, the Eagles are frauds. I ain't gonna lie. The Eagles are frauds.
Yeah, Eagles might be frauds,
bro. You can't lose to Drew Lock, bro. I'm sorry. No ifs, ands, or buts.
No way.
You can't lose to Drew Lock.
Trent said they were gonna blow them out with Drew Lock yesterday. I remember.
They should have.
They should have.
He told me that.
They should have. He's right. They should have.
Jalen Hurts getting outperformed by Drew Lock.
Carroll, man. W coach, man.
That's terrible. Jalen Hurts getting outperformed by Drew Lock is terrible, bro.
But I gotta say this though. I gotta admit this though, and this is where like things, and this is. I don't know that Jalen Hurts is just having this absolute massive fall off, and I don't know if we cannot objectively not point at some of this offensive play calling now. It's on Jalen for sure. He is a part of the problem. Yeah, turnovers been bad. He be missing stuff. But fellas, I want y'all to know, Trent, you watch all 22s, they running the same 10 to 6 plays of a script.
It's less than 10.
It is actually almost remedial, and now I gotta look at.
I'm tell y'all he didn't have it.
It's straight RPOs. It's straight RPOs.
Yeah, it's childish.
I think you couldn't cope with your failures, so it led you back.
Like every time they go empty, it's either it's a quarterback draw, a screen. Like you just know all digs is it's the same. Like it's remedial.
I told y'all AJ Brown saved his life. And when he came there, he saved his life. We had to forget what he was before AJ Brown got there.
That team was better.
He had 1 year. Also, at the end of the day, we've been saying earlier in the year that I've been saying
I really think he played that weak ass schedule last year.
That Shane Steichen leaving this team was a huge blow for the Eagles. It was a huge blow. So we can't discount the fact that if Shane Steichen was still on this team, Jalen Hurts would be looking way better than he is right now.
I agree with that.
So it's not a Brown thing. It's like that scheme is just not working.
They showed on that too. They should have paid that man.
But here's my thing though. Weber, the offensive coordinator is what it is. Do y'all see his decision making?
His decision making. That's what I was saying. It's bad. It's
like
bad.
It ain't got nothing to do with the offensive coordinator. That's him.
Bad. He holds the ball way too long.
He takes too many risks.
So quick question. Sports PSP.
He's not good enough of a passer to take too many risks. That's the thing.
Appreciate you, Sports PSP. Hellfire, you go ahead and lead us off with that one. Dak Prescott or Jalen Hurts?
Right now it's looking like it's Dak. And then
playing quarterback, I'm thinking Dak.
Yeah, and to counter with what J-Rob said,
thank God Jalen Hurts athletic. Thank God.
RPO running
Jesus
attempts
Christ.
and is like top 3 in passing attempts. That's how much they're spamming it.
If Jalen Hurts didn't have legs, he would be fucking Garage. What's his name?
Bro,
Jaguars? He'd be David Garage.
No, David Garage actually was solid though. David Garage was cool.
Don't say, don't do David like that.
Yeah, but that's not.
And I'm not gonna disrespect Jalen because I disrespected him a lot, dude.
Yeah, y'all disrespecting Jalen. I want y'all to know though. Y'all know like y'all can't come back. So early, don't. You're not early. I'm telling you know right now. Early. I'm gonna let you know. Early. All I'm gonna say right now.
I wouldn't hit it with your jump.
All I'm gonna say early. Listen, if Jalen Hurts has a resurrection, don't be talking about some goons from Philadelphia made a called you and said, "Don't have nothing about
Gilly
and Wallow called me and said I'm talking too crazy about Jalen.
You know what you sound like? You like when she glow up, you gonna like her. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Early.
When she glow up, you
I
gonna
don't
like
want that
her.
girl.
It's kind of weird to me that you're like being so critical in terms of Jalen Hurts' mobility.
You're Trevor
I
Lawrence
thought
fan.
you were like a
You're
Cam
Trevor Lawrence
Newton
fan.
Jalen Hurts.
You're Trevor Lawrence fan. I want to hear from you.
Oh, wait, hold
I'm not
on.
a Trevor Lawrence fan.
Wait, let me say it one time. Say it again,
It's
Riddell.
weird you're being so critical with Jalen Hurts when it comes to his mobility, but I thought you were a Cam Newton fan.
Oh, are we doing that?
Oh,
we doing that? Hey, let's have fun. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Y'all. Let's have fun. Who was Cam's AJ Brown? Who was Cam's Devontae Smith? Did Cam have an O-line? Did Cam ever have an Eagles O-line? Hey guys, can we say this? If Cam, let's do this, guys. Everybody on the panel, all 7 of y'all.
I don't know what's going on.
If Prime Cam played for the Eagles last year, do they win a Super Bowl?
What?
But that has nothing to do with my question.
That has nothing to do with his question.
Everybody answer the question, please. Everybody answer the question, please.
No, but Jalen Hurts played
2015 Cam Newton played for the Eagles last year.
Hold on, early.
Jalen Hurts
outplayed Cam Newton in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts outplayed Cam Newton.
Yeah, come on.
Jalen Hurts outplayed Cam
Newton. With a more difficult.
Outplayed who?
He outplayed
Jalen
Cam
Hurts
Newton.
played way better than Cam.
How did he outplay Cam Newton when Cam Newton didn't have what Jalen Hurts had?
Wait, tell me, wait.
God.
Okay, wait.
Early.
That's the way. I got you, Riddell. That's not the wait.
Yeah, go for it.
We're talking. You're going on with the team, and the weapons, and not what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying. He's talking about how they're not. Okay, Cam Newton is better than Jalen Hurts. We all know this. But the point is that you're emphasizing on, he's basically just a running back, or Cam. What's his name? Jalen Hurts is mobile. You always criticizing his mobile ability, and you're a huge Cam Newton fan because that's what made Cam Newton.
Yeah, you're right. He was a physical specimen. But when it came down to nitty and gritty, Cam could throw that thing too. Like Cam didn't make decisions that he didn't make decisions.
Okay. We're not. Cam was cold.
Cam had that O-line versus the Broncos and AJ Brown. We the Broncos out.
Way better passer than Cam.
That's still not.
Bob Miller was damn near Lawrence Taylor in that game, dog. He was Lawrence Taylor in that game, dog.
That's not the point.
That's not the point. The point is, I don't think you've ever in your life will go like, man. Hey, Cam Newton, you're great as a weapon, but as a quarterback, you're not as good as some of these other guys. As a quarterback, though, you're not as good as some of the other guys. I don't think you've ever done that. I don't think you've ever gone like, in the red zone, if Cam Newton uses his legs to get into the end zone, it's like, man, you shouldn't be doing that. He's a quarterback. Like,
but it's the difference.
Have you ever done that?
But it's the difference between using your legs because you got to, and then losing your legs. But here's it: use your legs because you got to, because you don't have any red zone receivers. But all you have is Greg Olsen. They were bracketing him in the end zone. Versus having an elite offensive line and offensive weapons.
DJ Moore.
He made Calvin Benjamin a 1,200-yard goddamn near. What did they get to DJ Brown?
Steve Smith was there.
He was like 1,100 yards 1 year.
You're not going like Jalen Hurts should do more passing plays and maybe throw a fade route to AJ Brown for a jump ball or using Dallas Goedert more in the end zone. Your criticism is purely the fact that he uses the tush push and he's using his legs too much. You're focusing on his mobility.
You should be. I need you to keep that same energy.
As a quarterback, his decision making, his passing as a quarterback.
You literally had a screaming match about the tush push. It's a 2-yard play. It's a 2-yard play.
I see. As a quarterback, Hey Trent, check me out though. You got to see what Early's saying though, because Early damn there might be right though, because for you to have that loaded of a team and you constantly get in the red zone and have to do the tush push is kind of like that's bad.
Crazy.
But don't get me wrong, Random. Hold on, wait. Don't get me wrong. Hold on, wait. Just let me finish. It does work, but Cam Newton didn't have the luxury of having a loaded team to have a tush push. So when he got to the red zone, he was too much trying to figure out.
Yeah, it was
I had to figure out how to get this.
But look at this though. Cam was drafted in 2010, right? He made Smitty was a 1,200-yard guy when he had Smitty, and then when he had Kelvin Benjamin's first year, he was 1,000 yards and he missed the whole game. The next year he was 900 yards and missed 3 games. Like when you gave him a guy who can throw to, he was cooking with Devin and Funches. They get hurt. Both of them get hurt. He has to go into the goddamn 2015 season. I'm sorry, guys, for cussing. As a literally weapon by himself, dog. Do you know we were going to deal with Kelvin Benjamin and Devin Funches that 2015 year? That's what I'm saying to y'all. If he had a healthy AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, when he could have played with them, they overcompensated for Cam.
Early. Not one of us has said that Jalen Hurts is better than Cam Newton, but legitimately the fact that you are trying to take away something that just works. So Tom Brady should just stop throwing slants to the goal line because it always works.
I'm not saying take it away. I'm not saying
that's what he wants to do.
I said if they took it away, he would have a problem. They didn't want to take it away.
So then take away everything every team does well.
They said that. I didn't say that.
You said they're not taking. Troy Vincent literally came out and said they're not betting the tush push. He literally came out and said that. Troy Vincent did. The NFL came out and said it. You just don't like it, so you want it out so you can prove your Jalen Hurts agenda more when it's dumb to take away something that works. So, hey, guess what, guys? Throw away your house keys.
You are not
your house without your house keys. You need to break it through the window because that makes it better for you.
Why do you care so much?
Because we respect it more. That's dumb,
Why do you care about Jalen Hurts so much?
That's dumb as hell, and you know
Why do you care about Jalen Hurts so much, honestly?
Why do you care about Jalen Hurts so much also that you want to take away one of his
I don't care about Jalen Hurts. I'm the one going against him. Ain't that good?
You literally was out here
like talent.
just screaming about it.
I like talent.
That's what you was doing.
What are we
doing?
What are we doing
right now? Guys, throw away your car keys and walk to work because that's the way Early will respect you.
I like talent.
Use your car, get to work.
I like talent.
Like that. So
I like talent. Jalen Hurts is not. Listen, we all know Lamar depends on his athleticism. Lamar makes way better decisions than Jalen Hurts.
Nobody's saying
what Lamar do to AJ Brown?
Nobody's saying Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar.
To try to come full circle. At the end of the day, my biggest thing for you early right now is we're not saying that Jalen. You can be
Trevor Lawrence
Jalen Hurts in terms of his ranking, in terms of his overall play.
When did I root?
But when it comes down to your
somebody got talking.
When it comes to your initial criticism for Jalen Hurts, you always mention that you try to differentiate his mobility and him being a quarterback, a pocket passer. And it sounds like your criticism is always the fact that he utilizes mobility so much. So it's just a weird situation to do when you're in a Cam Newton.
How is that? But here's the thing, though.
You appreciate Cam Newton's mobility.
What I'm saying,
you appreciate Cam Newton's athleticism.
What I'm saying to you, Riddell, that makes sense when you don't have anybody.
Doesn't make any sense.
That makes sense when you don't have anybody. When I give you the weapons and you still use the beat only,
are you critical of Cam Newton as a quarterback?
Because I gave you eggs.
You take away his quarterback.
Why are you cooking these eggs?
Moniker.
I gave you eggs. You wanted eggs. Why are you cooking eggs?
Do you take away Cam Newton's quarterback moniker just because he's mobile? You go like he's less of a quarterback because he's mobile.
The fact that he did what he did was so less is why we think he's so great.
I see where Early's coming from. Okay, Riddell, this is his point. He's basically saying you can't compare it because, again, the roster Jalen Hurts had, it's not even comparable to what Cam had.
I know that. The thing is,
when
it sounds like from Early, it sounds
like Cam had a number one receiver and he still ran, I would have critiqued him too.
He's taking away Jalen Hurts' value as a quarterback.
Who do you have?
Don't tell me Kelvin.
Whereas when it comes to Cam Newton,
who do you have?
You act like he didn't have weapons and still didn't run. What are we acting about?
What was his weapon?
He had no weapons.
When he had Greg Olsen on the team, he didn't run.
When he had Greg Olsen on the team, he didn't run. Cam Newton, man.
What was his weapon?
What are we talking about? He always ran. He always ran. You just don't like
what was his weapons?
You always ran because you don't like his
What was his weapons?
Greg Olsen's not a weapon.
What was his weapon?
Greg Olsen was not a weapon.
That's one weapon.
Greg Olsen was not a weapon.
That's one weapon.
Come on, bro. Freaking Cam Newton ran when he had weapons too. What are we acting
like?
What
weapons?
He acting like that many weapons. Okay, hold on, wait.
That's
numerous.
So
we watched Patrick Mahomes run more than he's ever run in his life, and he got Travis Kelce.
The man ran
all he has no other weapons, Randall. He has no other weapons. He didn't run as much when he had more weapons. But now Patrick Mahomes is running more because all he has is Travis Kelce. Say, well, okay, man, J-Rob just said this. When you got one guy, we're bracketing him. So them games when Greg Olsen was being bracketed and double, Cam had to run. He never had an AJ Brown. And when he had Kelvin Benjamin, he was 1,000 yards.
I just want to be technical. Weapons means 2. Weapons.
Now you're right. Because usually with Cam, usually when he was like rookie year, he had the last good year of Steve Smith, and then he went on
cooking with Steve Smith.
That's it. That's all he had, bro.
They literally depend on him so much. They did the Patrick Mahomes thing.
I'm never said, but he's acting like this dude. He's acting like this dude. He acting like this dude never ran in his life. That's my problem right now. Say that. He's one of the top running quarterbacks his entire tenure with your Panthers. He was. He was one of, if not the top running quarterback when he was with the Panthers. Was he not?
So who was his weapons? Again, who was his weapons?
He had to run. He had to run because he had nobody to throw the ball to. He had to run. He had to run, Randall. He had to run. He had to. He had
no, this is my problem. If you listen to early, Cam Newton would have been. Listen to early. If you listen to early, no, listen. Of course he can throw, but if you listen to early, you think he's Tom Brady back there when he always ran. He always ran.
Early, my final question.
He always ran. What are we talking about? Lamar has weapons now, and he's still running.
The 2 years he had Steve Smith, was 1,300 yards and 1,100 yards.
And he still ran. He's still one of the top running quarterbacks in the league. What are we talking about?
But he came into the league, his first 3 games, the most passing yards from a rookie in NFL history. Okay.
Oh, first 3 games. I thought decides the season. What are we talking about?
I'm telling you, his first season, he had weapons. When he had weapons, he ran less.
Go down the hill.
If we run the numbers, you're going to see he ran less when he had weapons.
Early.
You'll see that.
Early, my final question for you, since you didn't want to answer the other question. As a quarterback, what are we talking about? As a quarterback, this is a term you use. As a quarterback, who would you rather have? And this is just a question, honestly. Brock Purdy or Cam Newton?
What the fuck?
Who, me?
As a quarterback, who would you rather have? Cam Newton or Brock Purdy?
2015. I'm taking Cam Newton. You talking to me?
Yeah, you.
I'm taking Cam Newton.
Yeah,
a lie.
What are we getting here? What's
I love Brock Purdy. Cam Newton would be with Deebo Samuels. That running game.
No, but as a quarterback,
Chris McCaffrey.
No, that's fine. As a quarterback, is Cam better than Brock Purdy? I'm curious to see what you say.
You know Cam's arm. You know, what
I don't understand is that I actually watch football. Now, some of y'all think I watch football. I watched Cam Newton literally starve out there. He was so good 2015 that they said, you know what? Since we got Super Bowl without anybody, we can do it again and do it again and do it again. They never got him a number 1 receiver. Never got him a number 1.
Never got him what he needed.
They gave him Kelvin, and he cooked with Kelvin Devin Funches. He was cooking with them too. Devin Funches had like 800-some yards. Kelvin Benjamin had over 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, 9 touchdowns. Devin Funches. They got Kelvin Benjamin getting hurt, right? Fat boy. We all know he was a Zion of the NFL. He couldn't get healthy. He go to the Bills. He was never the same. Cam did that for him. Cam made him a budding star, dog. Cam could have made him Mike Evans if he stayed, and he stayed on his weight. He made Kelvin Benjamin look good. Cam literally after that Super Bowl, we in the Panthers' mind, we don't need nothing else. And then his later years, after he's all beat up, now we get him a Christian McCaffrey. Now we get him a DJ Moore.
Oh my Lord. Cook.
But that has nothing to do with what I said, not gonna lie.
Cook.
But
I smoke both of y'all. I smoke both the R's. Random got cooked. Okay, raw boys. I cook raw boys. Raw brothers. Raw brothers. Because I got this raw. Y'all just raw. Random and Riddell. Raw brothers. Because all I do is raw.
Nothing that I said was negated at all. Nothing at all was negated at all. But sure, go ahead.
You ain't even answer my question about his weapons.
But then when it comes down to it, when I use the same thing as a quarterback, which I assume when every time Early brings this up regarding Jalen Hurts, I'm assuming he's talking about, passing, accuracy, arm, reading the field. But when I asked him the same question regarding Cam Newton's, all I asked is, what does he do better than Brock Purdy? And he mentioned, all these weapons. Oh, he just uplifts all these teams. I don't care. That's not the question.
Cam's decision making is just as good as Brock Purdy's. Cam arm is better than Brock Purdy's. Like that's what y'all don't hate. Y'all think I just hate Jalen Hurts? No, I watched the game of football, and if you watch the game of football, Jalen Hurts puts them in deep water, and he saves himself by getting them out of it. But if you can't smack me and then wipe my scar and say, "Hey man, like oh I'm happy you wiped," no, you smack me. You smack me. You can't stab me to clean my wound. I'm supposed to feel good for you. You the one did this. You put us in these situations. Oh yeah, you clutch, but you got us here. So I don't care about how clutch you are. If you were good in the first place, you would blow teams out like Brock Purdy.
Well, Brock Purdy lost 3 games without one of those weapons that you're talking about.
You're right. Hey, you're right. Without his weapons, he lost them 3 games, right? And Jalen Hurts has a whole full team.
We're not talking about Jalen Hurts, bro. I'm just saying, though. You be saying, like, Brock Purdy, like, he's been absolute or something.
Because here's the thing.
I like what he's doing.
Brock Purdy ain't the greatest quarterback, y'all.
Game managing the game.
He ain't the greatest quarterback. He got the greatest.
Oh yeah. I know he's a game. I know he's a game.
His decision making, y'all. You can't. No, he's a very.
They are third. Remember, I understand the.
I think y'all gonna. I think
Brock Purdy is 32nd in NFL.
I think Brock Purdy really gonna prove he's not a game manager, bro.
I know you is. I know you is.
I know he's not.
Hey,
I forget this is literally his second year. His year
Right now, I feel like he is. Don't get it wrong, Trent. Right now, I feel like he's playing that role, but I think he's better than what he's showing.
But so did Tom Brady, man. So did Tom Brady. His first 3 or 4 years, Tom Brady was a game manager.
This is my thing, though.
What's Brock Purdy 7 years from now?
This is my thing, though. I agree. I think Brock Purdy shows a lot of potential, and he could definitely get better. Because
that's what I say. Yeah,
you win the MVP your second year. Where do we go from here?
As you grow mentally, as you grow mentally, you're gonna get better. Like
the guy who was for fraudulent quarterback.
Even if you look at Lamar Jackson, I think this is the best passing version of Lamar Jackson.
All you got
in the way
he's
improving. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I look at Purdy, but this is my only thing. My question to Early and Manny right now about Brock Purdy. I'm gonna use this example. Dak Prescott, right?
Yeah.
When things wasn't going together for the Cowboys, we knew game over. The Cowboys are a talented team, but if Dak Prescott, if things aren't going well and they're going to trash, the game going to trash. They have not shown any type of fortitude as a team that when the quarterback or when the things are going bad as the team, the quarterback is not good enough to rally them alone. My question to y'all is that do y'all think right now where Brock Purdy is as a player, if the 49ers find themselves in a dogfight, down 10, down 2 touchdowns in the second half, do you think that he could be the catalyst to a turnaround where he has to make plays beyond the system in order to will his team? Do I think he is at that level yet?
Not yet.
I think he is. Yeah.
I don't think yet.
I think he is a little bit. And I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like he can make plays outside the pocket. I think
he have a Drew Lock moment.
I think he's a good improviser. I think he could play outside the pocket.
But I don't think he has to improvise. But I don't really think I've seen him have to imprise.
And this is the thing about Brock Purdy. Yeah, if you're down, I know that he's gonna take care of the
ball. But Manny, how many times do you really see him improvise? He's a very, and this is not to his.
He does. He's been doing it.
It's not a shot. This is not a shot.
Jacksonville game, I see him.
The Jacksonville game, I'll give him to you.
I watched him do it in the Eagles game.
He did, yeah.
What I'm saying is
that throw he threw the Devo on the sideline last week.
That was a good throw. That was a good ass throw.
Yeah, but when
he's getting
the
better
game,
and better,
when
y'all.
the game,
no, I think he's getting better.
I think we're forgetting that some of the greatest quarterbacks had to get better.
But that's the thing.
The Drew Breeses, the Peyton Mannings, they had to get better.
But you're not answering my. Well, you answered my question. You said not right now. I'm not saying that what he's doing right now, like him playing with timing and in the small moments in the game, the 1 or 2 moments in the game where he got to be off script. I'm really asking y'all in a game where, like for example,
Drew Lock
I think the 49ers are good enough. Yeah, I think the 49ers are a good enough team.
I think you can do it.
They could win a football game. They could win a football game against a good team with maybe a Sam Darnold in a regular season, not a postseason, in a regular season game to get by a week or two because of how good the team is overall till Brock Purdy gets back. But I feel like if I look at the Chiefs, I look at the Ravens, I look at the Bills, obviously the Chargers, those guys, they don't come to play, team over. It's over that day. Justin Herbert don't come to play, it's over. Lamar don't come to play, it's over. If if Patrick Mahomes don't come to play, it is over. Josh Allen don't come to play, it's over. I don't know if Brock Purdy is that guy yet. And so that's why I'm asking, what do y'all think of him in that regard? I think in Lamar's second year.
Have they lost the game where he played bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Browns.
The Browns. I don't think he played particularly well.
I think you mean have they won a game where he played bad?
Yeah, have they won a game? That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But guys, you don't gotta believe me, man. Look how Debo talks about him. Look how that team talks about him, dog. He brought them.
I don't want to hear that. They're supposed to say that.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, though. Y'all not talking about. Y'all not answering my question, though.
Debo literally came out and said if he played, we would have spanked the Eagles. That's how much faith he had in Brock Purdy, dog.
Early. That's not my point. My question is, I was just asking a question that if it is raining and it is to Manny's point is the same way. Listen. When he didn't have his guys, and Brock Purdy would have had to play the craziest game of his life in order for them to win. I just don't know if he can be that guy. That's all I'm saying. Like when Brock Purdy, which I gotta remember too, and I feel like early and Manny, y'all are actually not having any hindsight in this regard. How much money you think that boy gonna want? He went MVP. They win the Super Bowl.
I don't think he gets greedy.
It ain't about what he wants. It's about what the market insists.
I don't think he gets greedy.
What do you mean what he wants? The market.
That's my point. That's my point. That's my point. So that's my point. So who's the last guy to get paid?
He deserves more than Daniel Jones. I'll tell you that.
Hold on,
he
stop.
More than Daniel Jones.
He's getting well over Daniel Jones. My question, what I'm saying to you is, if he's going over, he's probably going over Joe Burrow. He went MVP. He won the Super Bowl. He's not going to have more money. He's not going to be able to. He would not be at. You telling me Brock Purdy? If y'all tell me, hold on. Time out. See, this is where y'all losing me right now. Y'all told me, you telling me all the time that Jalen Hurts is not that great early. You've been telling me about Jalen Hurts forever. Last year, the one season that we saw him put it together, he got paid a stupid bag. Dummy bag.
Yeah.
You telling me that Brock Purdy going to win the Super Bowl, they're going to the NFC Championship. Manny telling me he winning an MVP. Coming off that year, how much bread is he doing? You saying it's based off the market. Well, if the market is Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow and
60 million.
Justin Herbert, your agent is not talking about what Justin Herbert don't have. All he's going to say is, my guy won you a Super Bowl. He's the MVP of the league.
He might
when they negotiate,
but can we be honest? Can we be honest, though, J.
Even if he take less money, let's say he go for instead of taking 65, less guaranteed money. If he takes 65, let's say he takes 60. I mean, instead of taking 60, he take 55. You're still not going to be able to keep everybody.
But can we be honest, though, J. Rob? Can we be honest?
And that's a big thing.
Championships in the 90s. Neither had the Cowboys. Like it's teams that never been to the Super Bowl, right?
Oh, I'm here.
If I'm an owner of a football team, and I got this guy who I picked in the very last round, Mr.
Last pick.
Very Mr. Relevant. He gets an MVP, wins Super Bowl, gets Super Bowl MVP the same year. I'm giving you a blank check. What are you talking about?
Are you serious?
That's my point. Early, and that's my point.
Jerry Jones came out and said there is no amount of money in the world. If you can guarantee the Super Bowl, there's no amount of money in the world he would pay. He would pay for that.
At the end of the day, that's early. That's not my point, though. Early, that's not my point. That's not my point, though. I know he's going to get a bag if he does all the things by the end of the year. My question to you is, when you do that, the team gets smaller. The amount of guys you can pay gets smaller. Ask Patrick Mahomes about his offense and how money probably has some of the conflicts with that, because they banked on a lot of young guys instead of going to get somebody to fill a role. And it has
I think Patrick Mahomes is a guy who feels like you've seen him when he complained in that Bills game. Patrick Mahomes is kind of a dick. Like he literally like, dog, I'm watching Tyreek Hill say, you never mess with me.
No, Early, you're not gonna do that to Patrick Mahomes, because all Patrick Mahomes all year, KT drops three passes. He picks them up in the game. He goes, nice. And he goes every time his wide receivers have sold him this season. That man has gone up to the
But what
podium.
you supposed to do, J. Rob? You supposed to belittle them? What you
He's not.
All right, quick
so how's
question,
he a
quick
dick?
question.
So how's he a dick?
We had a whole tirade while he's supposed to grill his team on the sidelines, like Tom Brady. Like what?
So I got a quick question. I got a quick question, fellas. We had a super chat. Sports PSP again. Appreciate you, my guy. And we'll do it for both quarterbacks. Pat Mahomes and Cam. Best NBA pair comparison to Cam. And right now, what's the NBA comparison to Patrick Mahomes and what he's doing right now?
Luka Doncic.
Luka. No, yeah. He won. No, he won.
I'm not talking about championship. I'm talking about being a young generational talent.
Steph Curry.
Mahomes is Steph Curry.
What about Cam? Would Cam be Braun?
Nah, he didn't win one. Cam would be.
Cam would be.
Cam would be. Who was?
But I'm just talking about from a freaking nature.
Cam would be Jimmy Butler. Cam is like Jimmy Butler.
Mahomes is
I like Steph more.
Mahomes like Jordan.
Cam like Jimmy Butler.
That's Brady.
Dwight, no.
Brady is Jordan. Brady is Jordan.
I'm thinking Dwight Howard for a second. I'm like, nah.
I would probably say Cam is like.
You have to be
like a power forward. I'm thinking about
a guy who got you there, who had a really big take on the NFL, on the NBA. Like,
probably Vince Carter.
He was so great.
No, he had a higher peak than Vince Carter ever had.
He was probably more. He's probably more Allen Iverson than Vince Carter.
Yeah, like an AI type.
AI is probably your best bet, honestly. Yeah, AI is probably.
I like AI
because all the players love Cam. The media don't love Cam, but the players love Cam.
Yeah, same with AI.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
So he'd be like AI. Never won one, but you knew if he had more help, he'd have won one. You knew it, and you were mad because you knew his career could have went better, but his organization didn't put the teams around him. He'd be alive. Yeah.
Nick,
your favorite player.
MVP game is Baltimore's. MVP game is Baltimore.
Can we be real?
If Lamar
Cam is the reason why Jalen Hurts got any money. Let's be real.
Wait, what did you say, Bama? Wait, let Bama finish the super chat.
Hold on. Nick Tri-State with the $5. MVP game is Baltimore SF. I might go to that game. If Lamar show out, they get the
W. Yeah, he's winning MVP.
Yeah.
He wins that game.
He's definitely like in the top 3.
Because that team really.
Well, as of right now, Vegas got Purdy number 1. They had
but Lamar at 450. Lamar right under him for
Vegas knows best.
Negative.
But I will say this though. It's a gap out there. I want y'all to know though. Hey, shout out to Michael Irvin and them boys, because they said something on today that I actually agree with. If there's one pill that can mess up that 49ers defense, it's what Lamar is able to do in that pocket, man. Right now, with Lamar using his legs in the pocket but still deciding to throw the football.
They made Jalen Hurts look the same. They did it to Jalen Hurts, though.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts and Lamar are not the same.
Not gonna lie, the Jags in the first half.
Lamar and Jalen Hurts are not the same.
Oh yeah, I'm turning my camera off. Y'all ain't about to put me against Lamar and Purdy.
Yeah, Lamar and Jalen Hurts are not the same. Lamar and Jalen Hurts are not the same.
You seen that? He was about to K for it. You seen that?
I'm just telling you, I think if there's a quarterback that could give that defense fits because of what his ability to play make from a running, throwing aspect, I'm going to say Lamar is probably the best remedy to deal with that defense. And not only
they said Cam Melo too. I like that one too.
Y'all remember when Lamar's
out
here,
a higher peak than Melo.
Lamar's out here running waggle, getting tackled, guy on his belly, throwing sidearm on a dot to the sideline, bro. Touchdown. Like Lamar arm talent, I'm telling y'all, is definitely slept on. Very much slept on. His arm, he been making. If you watched him against the Jaguars, he's making throws that
But here's the part. Can we be honest though?
If y'all long hair beauties made, you would tell me that they're generational talents.
Can we be honest though?
I've never seen that guy in Jacksonville make any of the throws I've seen Lamar make as a quarterback in the NFL.
Can we be honest though? Because the rah-rah brother up top, the rah-rah brother, he admits Trevor Lawrence is ass. Brock Purdy is not. If Brock Purdy gets in the 20-yard line, he gets in the red zone, they scoring. Like that's the difference though, because Trevor would get down there and then he would, the rah-rah brother root for him, he would look terrible. And Brock Purdy gets past the 50-yard line, we getting points. Like that's the thing. Lamar got to go toe to toe. So you got to score Lamar gonna have to be outstanding. Like,
and if he is, let's say he go for like, let's say he account for like 300-400 yards.
When they get rolling, it's over for you. It's over for you when they get rolling. It's over.
Manny, to answer your question about did they ever win when Brock Purdy played bad, I would say they won twice against the Seahawks this year and against the Cowboys in the playoffs.
I'm okay.
I would say those are wins when Brock Purdy played bad.
You saw that, Ben?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Ben, how you feeling, gang?
Yeah, how you feeling, bro? History. Hey, you know what they say, Ben? Y'all don't lose to the Eagles.
How many times they beat them?
Yeah.
We don't lose to the Eagles.
Yeah,
that's
not their number for real. Not
we own the Eagles. But yeah,
he said we own the Eagles.
We own the Eagles. That's simple.
They do own
But yeah, the game last night, man, bro, we was killing the Eagles with the run. K9 was killing them out there with the run and stuff. Shout out to Drew Lock.
Chris McCaffrey did too.
That's one of the best running backs in the league early.
Charlie Pollard did too.
Brandon, keep going.
Anyway, Drew Lock, man, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to him. I mean, on that stage, like I felt his presence when he was doing the interview. You know what I'm saying? I felt. Hey, I almost shed a tear, bro. Like I felt it, bro.
It might be up in the story, Ben.
Shout out to
man. But I would have to say this. Trent, you might say something about this. AJ Brown, bro, I'm being high on this man, bro. But I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Stop.
Listen,
let him cook. Let him cook. Let Uncle Ben cook.
Hold on.
Let Uncle Ben cook.
Listen.
Let Uncle Ben cook.
Listen.
Uncle Ben.
They only let him run hitches and comebacks.
Uncle Ben. Listen. Let me finish. Uncle Ben, go ahead. Let me finish though. Let me finish. Because Witherspoon won't there. And he wasn't guarded by Woolen. Do y'all know who he was guarded by, bro?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
He's not the king of pop.
No, beat it. No, beat it. No, beat it. And made that boy remember the time. Made that boy remember the time.
But Michael Jackson.
He made that boy remember the time.
That is crazy.
It's not the king of pop.
It's not the king of pop. Michael Jackson.
Made that boy remember the time.
Yeah,
Told that boy to beat it. Told that boy to look at the man in the mirror. He said, "Hey, bro, start with the man in the mirror."
He said he had to remember. He said he had made him remember the time. Hey, listen, I'm not. I hear y'all. I hear y'all. I hear y'all. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I'm closer with this CD to AJB thing now too. He's moved.
I said he's. I think
I'm definitely. I'm a progressive person. I definitely like. If you prove me something,
he almost had 100 yards, random.
But I'm still rocking AJB. I'm blaming the offensive
59 yards rushing and 37 yards receiving
and hitches all game.
23 touches. He didn't play.
Yeah, I'll also kind of fall in line with the J-Rob. I would say, I'm ready to entertain the CD conversation. But my biggest thing is AJ Brown and Stephon, and I'm okay with putting all of them in the same tier. Not gonna lie, all of them.
Yeah. Hey Manny, how come Diggs could go games with? How can Diggs go?
Diggs is better than AJ.
Well, hold on. But I'm just saying though.
No, we're not gonna do that because earlier in the year I got the film. Y'all said he was top 3, top 2. I don't want to hear that.
All I'm saying is, all I want to say is, I just want to ask a question to my. I just want to ask my little. I want to ask my little cousin. I want to ask my little cousin a question because I just know.
Who your little cousin? Uncle Ben?
AJ. Nah, my little chunky monkey next to me.
Chunky monkey is crazy. Hey, Fred, hold on. Are you 6'3", 6'4"?
Trey used to be a flop.
I ain't know you that damn big, so I said you next damn jump.
I didn't know Trey was 6'4" either.
Hey, it made me so mad. I thought this little nigga was like 5'8".
Nah, Trent about 6'4".
This nigga Trent 6'3". You really a D lineman over there. I knew you, but I should have known you was big because all big niggas wear hoodies. Every big nigga hoodie game is crazy. Every big nigga hoodie game is crazy. Every nigga 6'3", 6'4". Y'all hoodie game be crazy. That's how y'all can wear. That's how y'all can wear.
Listen. My dog Trent be telling me he be ready to slander AJB at any given moment. I didn't start it. No, I didn't. AJ Brown was just.
You said he was Terrell Owens and that he was number 2 behind.
I'm gonna give y'all the story, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. This is why.
Let me just get to the end.
This is why I troll J-Rob all the time now.
Yo, my boy was hooping. He was eating.
And the Bills blew the Jets out. So Stephon Diggs ain't even do nothing. He talking about, Stephon Diggs in the box. 30 yards.
Yeah.
What about 30?
We did have him in hell, though. We did have him in hell.
Every time I look at AJ Brown,
I wasn't disrespecting him.
I see the vision. I see what you.
I wasn't disrespecting.
Not to mention, Stephon ain't got no Devontae Smith on the other side of him.
But hold on, I wasn't trying to disrespect them. I'm not trying to disrespect
Stephon, go to Kansas City where you can win.
Yo, I have a high regard for Stephon Diggs. I love Stephon Diggs and his game, but I'm just saying.
Let motherfucker Patrick Mahomes turn you into Jettis.
All I'm saying is
Stephon Diggs, Randy, Jerry Rice.
All I'm asking y'all a question. This is this year, right? This year alone. I just want to know what the conversation would be if AJ Brown was out here putting up 4 catches, 27 yards. 4 catches, 24 yards. 3
what
catches,
game we talking about? What game we talking about?
3 catches, 34 yards. 3 catches, 34 yards. 6 catches, 58. Now, I know he's a dog. I know he's a guy. I know he's a guy. I know he's a guy. All I'm saying is no. This is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that's multiple games in this 1 year. And if that was AJ Brown,
well, here's the
Trent would be in the chat.
Okay, but here's the thing.
He also got some nasty.
He'd be like, fake T.O. getting locked up. Fake T.O. getting locked up. Everything. You be violating.
The reason why I don't entertain that for real, because first of all, I don't even care like that because you be trolling. But second though, again, if you look at these situations, everybody named Mama know if you lock up, if you double team Rex Stephon Diggs, that other bum he got on the side of him is garbage. I
think Gabe Davis is a pretty solid number 2 receiver.
Hey, J-Rob, do you like 4 for 29?
Oh.
How about 5 for 37?
That's not the point I was
making.
How
about 5 for 46?
That's not the point I was. That's not the point I was making.
In the words of Shannon Sharp,
the point I was making is that it's not fair for Stephon Diggs to. It's not fair for AJ Brown to put up a tour date and be criticized.
I don't say nothing
Diggs
about
put up
it.
a tour date. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, you want to play the victim?
And honestly, early in Trent, and now since y'all want to take me there, if y'all want to ask me, I mean,
you know something to tell me AJ Brown better than
Gabe Davis he's all right.
You came on here a couple weeks ago and said he wasn't. That ain't gonna help on the other side. Now he all right. Hey, chat, I got 25 early comments on Instagram. Send me that tape and send me your cash app with it. I got 25 right now. Get that Gabe Davis hate that J-Rob had so we can do this. We can have this conversation. Send that film over, y'all.
You think AJ Brown, CD, and Diggs is all in the same tier?
I mean, I just feel like if I look at Gabe Davis and Diggs, I mean, if I look at Diggs and Davis, like.
CD
Diggs and Davis belongs with like the same names of like Higgins and Chase and Brown and Smith. You feel me? Waddle and Hill. You feel me? Like they like that. Like did y'all forget my boy Davis had 4 touchdowns in the playoffs?
You know what the Bills really need to? You know
because of who? Because of who?
Because they really don't need to get with Stephon Diggs. Then he'll get Scary Terry over there.
I'm saying
that's the number 1 though. That's the number 1. No, Scary Terry with Kansas City, where he could be a number 1.
Scary Terry on Kansas City.
Wait, time out. No,
go get Mike Evans. Go get Evans.
Bro, no, J-Rob.
Mike Evans beside Diggs would be good, J-Rob.
Thank you.
Wait, J-Rob.
Can you tell Trent that Evans is still a top dog? Can you tell him?
Yeah, Evans is still number 1 right now. As number 2, who covered him as number 2?
No. But no, probably argue top 15. This is what I'm saying though, because I'm gonna say this now and later on, and I'm gonna stamp this video. I'm gonna say this now. You don't even need to go get a Scary Terry or Mike Evans. This is the best wide receiver draft class we've seen in a minute. Go get a Malik Neighbors. Go get a Rome Odunze. They get any type of wide receiver.
Go get Rome.
You get Rome on the Bills. They going to the Super Bowl. I stand here.
I feel like you should go get Rome.
They will. If you get Rome Odunze on the Bills, it's Super Bowl.
That's y'all. Watch this.
If you want somebody to because Rome take that ball out the air.
Devontae Smith this year is 74 catches, 957 yards, and 6 TDs. Let's go look at Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis,
I'm trolling.
39 catches.
He's trolling. Yeah, I knew J-Rob was trolling.
495 yards.
Yeah, that's bad. Now, hey, free Smitty too. I feel like sometimes though, like all jokes aside, I'm not even trying to get on Jalen Hurts. I feel like sometimes he stare at AJB too much. Because Smitty be open.
AJ, because I think it's because they're closer. I think their relationship is
Smitty more open than AJB.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. AJ Brown kind of big, bro. He cursed me out. He cursed me out a little bit. I'm throwing him the ball too. Not gonna cap. Hey, actually,
not to mention, Jalen Hurts. No, he saved his career. He owe that man.
Trent.
that man his life. He owe that man his NFL
go to the
check.
Bills. Keon Coleman go to the Bills. I'm a Bills fan. They go to them. Keon Coleman is 6'4" chase.
But I don't think, bro.
Mark my words.
The Bills keep winning, J-Rob. Did they finish? Let's say they went out. How many losses?
But the Bills don't need offense, y'all. They need defense.
Nah, they need another receiver though.
They got hurt.
But they need another receiver though. Well, let's let Hellfire go. He been having hands on my bad. Hellfire. We got you gotta yell. Yeah, Hellfire. You gotta just come inside yell at him.
Yeah, come on.
No, I'm trying not to interrupt and.
That's not how
all right, good. Now this open field. Yeah, you gotta get in. Open field, you gotta get in where you fit in. Yeah, you gotta get in where you fit in on open field. It's different.
Let's go, Mankind.
Go ahead.
Mankind.
If we're gonna talk about like
Dusty Rhodes,
if we're gonna talk about ranking wide receiver duos, there's honestly to me there's a gap between Waddle and Tyreek and Higgins and Chase, but the gap is super slim. But after that, where do we go?
AJ and Devontae.
Give me AJ Devontae.
Easily.
Yeah, they're up there too.
Debo Ayuk.
I will go Debo Ayuk next. Third.
So one is creeping. Addison and
I was gonna say, give me Addison and Jefferson.
I was say, Addison and Jetta's when
I'm about to say when he get back. Oh my god!
No, he is back early.
Yeah. I'm done with. I'm good over. Yeah, if we get it, we're definitely. I hope we draft a receiver.
Give me that. Give me Garrett Wilson, Malik Neighbors.
I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
I really do like.
Aaron Rodgers said he was minimum 2 more years.
I like Terry and the guy from
Samuel
Jahan Dotson,
Samuel's
bro.
the second though.
And I like Samuel too. I like Dotson too.
Puka
and Cup.
Yeah, Puka Cup up there. They're gonna be.
DK and Lockett has been a solid.
Odell. I think Odell and Zay next year.
Terry over there to Texas, Trent.
Yeah, Odell.
Mike
they
Evans
should resign Odell.
Godwin and Evans.
He's starting to cook, man.
Yeah.
Odell next year. Woo!
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it right now. We had to do like the top 5. We had to do. If we had to do top 5, top 7, I'm not gonna say them yet. But going into next year. Flowers and Beckham Jr.
If Odell resigns, man,
spooky.
Odell been that man. Come on.
But Odell got 1 year. If Kansas City come a calling, if I'm Odell, I'm getting some barbecue.
I'm going over there.
If I'm Odell, I'm getting some barbecue.
But it's about the bag, though. I think they'll give him the bag, though.
Let me stay in Baltimore.
I think Baltimore will give him the bag.
I think he bang with Lamar. I think he's with Lamar, though. I think they got a good thing.
Especially if they win the Super Bowl or something, he's coming back.
And then I have it
the Chiefs do not have a lot of cap space.
No, they don't.
They don't have a lot at all.
Oh yeah, they do.
Technically, right now they
about to cut every receiver on that team.
There's dead money. There's dead. Okay, early. Even if they cut them, there's dead money. Even if they cut them, there's dead money that counts against the cap.
You don't think if Patrick Mahomes if Patrick Mahomes losing the first round of the playoffs, right? I guarantee he restructured that contract. I guarantee he restructured that contract. I guarantee he restructured that contract.
Early. Even if they do, they're still dead money. They won't be able to throw the bag that you're thinking of at
wide receiver, bro. They have no choice.
Oh, yo, the Chiefs GM, you for
only have $2 million in cap space right now.
Brown, you're an idiot. Stop. You're an idiot, bro.
But you gotta. I think right now, if I'm the Chiefs, I am looking hard at every wide receiver in this draft. I'm even looking to trade up if it's a possibility for me.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, they have so much.
He can't.
They don't got no money. They don't got no money.
He can't get Harrison. Who you gonna get, J-Rob?
But you gotta go get. I would say you gotta try. I would try to trade up. I would try to trade up to either go get Rome.
Bro, he could get an Xavier. Yeah, bro, he could have an Xavier.
No.
I need a short thing.
I think there's like 3. I think there's about 3 receivers out probably like right
now.
You need a
short thing, J-Rob. I'm with you, J-Rob. Give me a short thing.
I need a short thing, man. I think right now the only short things is Marvin, Neighbors, and Keon and Rome. So I think those are the only 4 short things.
I can't even confirm whether or not Marvin would even declare. If Marvin doesn't declare,
Keon is everything, bro. Keon,
why would he not declare,
bro?
Hellfire.
He reminds me of Jamar Chase, bro.
He'll make a bag.
He's Jamar Chase, but taller. He's taller and he's more athletic.
He's slower. He's a little slower.
But he's more athletic though. He's more athletic, and he's probably gonna be better.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. His yak might be better because of the size, but he is bigger. He's better jump ball too. I think he's better jump ball.
The Chiefs
coming out.
They need a jump ball.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Travis,
his jump ball is kind of
he has nice.
Kind of crazy.
I think he got better hands. That for sure.
I think he had better hands coming out too.
Speaking of receivers,
I'm only comparing them in college. I don't compare them.
Would they work with Jimmy Wilson? Johnny Wilson.
No, I hear you.
So, I like Troy Flanken, but he's not a short thing to me right now. That's not a short thing to me.
Ooh, that's a deep ball threat right there, boy, in the NFL.
I like him. If Luther Burden was coming out,
wide receiver too.
That would be my short thing. He'd be a short thing to me if Luther Burden was coming out.
But what were you going to say, Riddell?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of receivers, so after, we were talking about Calvin Ridley, I decided, you know what? Because my eyes is showing me something. So I'm going to look up the stats to see if the stats prove what I'm saying in terms of like, not that he's bad at separation or anything but it's a decline at the very least. It's not as good as it's supposed to be. And I looked it up. Obviously, when it comes to the drops, he has 5. He's one of the most in the NFL. Oh, by the way, number 1 in drops is Puka with 10. So
in a season?
Yeah.
And
this is why he's not the best rookie wide receiver.
Hey. I don't know about all that. Matthew Stafford throws a hard ball, and Calvin Johnson had hands like a bear. Okay? Let's be honest.
Nah, he probably. I ain't gonna lie. Matthew Stafford probably go hard as hell. He probably do throw hard.
Nigga throw hard.
10 drops. I was like, damn, 10 drops. Damn.
Even Cooper Kupp said him versus what's your man, Jared Goff. He said, man, he had to adjust that ball because they threw that thing hard.
Yeah, nah. Stafford throwing straight heaters. Well, you mean Stafford could have played in MLB, right?
He got a great arm.
He was a good baseball player. He was a great baseball player.
Oh, for sure. But when I was looking up the stuff regarding Ridley, what's up?
There's only one place that I go to talk about separation grade. If you want to talk about the stats, Calvin Ridley towards the bottom of the league.
You about to start talking about separation grade? I'm about to.
Yeah, say that again about Calvin Ridley.
Towards the bottom of the league in separation grade.
Zay Jones!
What are we talking about?
Zay Jones!
Wait. Okay, wait. I got a question.
Give it to Zay Jones. Give it to Zay Jones.
Hellfire.
Thank you, Hellfire.
Hellfire.
There's one other factor into it if they were to quit.
Wait, Hellfire. No, wait, real quick. Who's the top of the stat in separation rate? I just want to hear it.
It's some bad people. Like
okay, let's hear it.
So you wouldn't consider like Rondale Moore, like
Speed Demon,
like towards that.
Speedster guy makes sense.
Rasheed Rice.
Speedster guy.
Oh, this list is cooked. This list is I want to hear more. This list is cooked.
By the way, fun fact real quick. I know. Hold on, Riddell. Hold on, Manny. Fun fact real quick. I know how much Riddell likes to glaze Rasheed Rice for being the only receiver that steps up. He leads the Chiefs in drops double more than anybody else.
I glaze Rasheed Rice. When have I?
Yes, you do. You he's the one guy that plays.
Wait, what?
He's the one guy that actually plays.
Hellfire, keep bringing up that. Who else? Let me get him on names.
Yo, I was crying. Rondale's a speedster.
I know Christian Kirk's definitely.
And y'all know Puka don't wear gloves all the time, right? I'm just saying. Old school guy.
Hey,
old school. I want to feel that ball. I want to feel it.
Yo, early, you know what he needs?
If I can,
he needs to get some of that. He needs to get some of that.
Matthew Stafford.
He needs to get some of that Jerry Rice. He needs to get some of that Jerry Rice.
That Cliff Branch. That's that Cliff Branch.
You guys consider
Fred Blinico.
To answer Trent's question,
that Lynn Swan.
I was gonna say, who do you guys consider the one in San Fran, Debo or Ayuk?
Hey,
Ayuk is the X. Ayuk is the X.
But Debo gets more separation than Ayuk. I bet you said that.
Not in real life. Not in real life.
Hold on.
Not if you watch the games.
But Manny,
not if you watch the games.
Don't act like y'all don't know how he gets the ball. Debo gets off on linebackers and
that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to hear that. That's what I'm saying.
But Calvin really can't separate. But Calvin really is a speedster who can't separate from corners.
What you mean speedster, bro? You're no way you're telling me that.
Hey, what does Mookie say? He's a speedster wide receiver. He's a speedster wide receiver, and the fact that he's low,
he's
a speedster wide receiver, and because he's low, and the fact that he is low, you feel me? That all I can say is, give me Zay Jones. Give me Zay Jones.
J-Rob, I want to keep going. When I looked up like the target separation stat, obviously Ridley's is way down from his 2020 year. He's below Zay Jones in separation.
Woo!
Zay Jones. Also, I want to keep in mind, this is the ugliest stat.
I would take Zay Jones over Calvin Ridley.
This is the ugliest stat.
So who's getting the majority of number one corners? How about that? Let's have that conversation.
Wait, time out though. Wait.
When it comes down to it, well, hold on. Last thing I want to say we'll go to Ridley. The ugliest stat, and I didn't even expect to see this. I saw yards after a catch over expected. So this is your yards after a catch over the average.
Anything that
I saw Calvin Ridley's is negative, and it is so bad. It is so bad. It's compared to Juju Smith-Schuster.
But who's getting covered by Jalen Ramsey and who's getting covered by Xavier Howard?
Riddell, let me ask you this, bro.
As a Jaguars
do you have access?
No, I'm just saying, like in general.
Riddell, do you have access to all 22?
No, don't you have to pay for it?
I'm not gonna lie. We need to go watch this Calvin Ridley tape. So I'm not gonna lie. You naming all these stats that
exactly.
He get open because he can run around.
All I know.
Can I ask you something, Riddell? Hey, Riddell.
And Manny,
when he was playing the Cowboys, who had a better game? Smith or Smith?
Exactly.
He dropped the ball, but
they don't drop it.
My only point is it's not as good as it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like.
Hey, can I say something here?
Give me Zay Jones.
Can I say something?
J. Cole.
I want you guys to know that I know how this separation and cushion shit is flawed. Riddell, you fell for bait.
Oh,
what?
What you mean by that?
Because you do got to take into account the CB1s and CB2s, like Early was saying.
Yeah. Right.
You do got to take into account the fact that this stat is over routes ran, not over targets.
Okay.
And like Trent said, if you watch the all 22, there are probably targets that he gets more separation on than his routes ran.
Okay.
Yes.
So where did I get?
So the stat is misconstrued, my boy.
So the stat is misleading. That's what
T-Law still sucks.
It always
T-Law
was,
still sucks. Nice
but
try.
I'm still. I ain't gonna lie. It always was, but I'm still taking Zay Jones.
And that is perfect. And that's perfect. And that's perfectly fine.
Dead ass on that. I'm dead ass about that.
Here's the thing.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
Here's the thing, though.
The Jets call right now. The Jets call right now. Jacksonville.
If I can continue, it's the fact that Zay is.
I want Zay Jones.
You smoking weed. You smoking dope, J-Rob. Take your New York hat off your head.
No. Listen. For me,
you are on drugs.
Listen, for me, you have to understand that. If you're
Trent,
calling
take your
the
big
Jets,
cousin to rehab.
Listen. If you look at the Jets this year, Manny.
Like Zay Jones, he'll be guarded by
Manny. We got Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb out there who can't catch a cold.
Yeah.
You want Calvin Ridley to go from the warm of Florida where he can't catch to the cold of New York City in December, where he's gonna have stone hands. I'm taking Zay Jones. Listen, I like consistency.
I'm taking Andre Iguodala.
I'm taking Andre Iguodala.
That's exactly how I felt.
That's exactly how I gotta take that. And that is fine. Listen. I want y'all to know something. As somebody who is woken up at 9 p.m. every Sunday this NFL season to watch the Jaguars play overseas football, I'm standing on this because at the end of the day, I do think Calvin Ridley is a more talented wide receiver. Definitely has more upside. I just need a guy that's going to get the motherfucking job done. And Zay Jones is my guy. Give me Death Beam at the universe. One catch to win me the game. Give me Zay Jones.
Also, I want to be clear. I hear what you're saying.
I want Calvin Ridley versus number 2 corners.
One, I don't know what that.
The last time he had number 2 corners, he was cooking.
You may know, and I don't know.
Give him another Julio.
But I don't know many stats that really focus on every single route that's run. I mean, the purpose or the most important thing is the targets. Like, what are you doing when the ball is thrown to you, right?
Or
my biggest thing when I made the point that I was making is Calvin Ridley is not who I think he should be. He's not doing.
Neither is Trevor Lawrence, though. So,
especially compared to the 2020 season, when we're looking at Calvin Ridley, when he came to this Jaguars team, he was supposed to be hands down the number one receiver. And I bet people were saying he should be at the very least a top 15 receiver in the NFL this year.
Okay, so what about him leading the league
from all aspects of the game? I'm not seeing that.
You harping so much on Calvin Ridley. Do the same thing for T-Law.
Because this year he was supposed to be the guy.
You know what tells me that he's
not made look like the guy.
Riddell.
Okay, but I mean, T-Law get criticism.
Riddell, you want to know what it tells me? Like when you look at
why you whispering, Riddell? When you coming out?
Saying with T-Law,
he whispering when he wrong.
Y'all just. I haven't even said anything about T-Law. Like, no. The thing is,
that's the moment.
I've already decided. I've already brought T-Law's stocks down. I've already was like, okay, fine. Even though I said he clears the deck, the game, I was cooking T-Law from the recent game recently.
You come to the dark side?
I haven't even been praising T-Law as of recently. So my thing is, right, if you want to make and I also admitted that I might have been a Herbert hater. Not gonna lie. I was thinking about it, like I might have been a Herbert hater.
1000%.
I never praised Herbert. I might be a Herbert hater. I was like, okay.
But here's the thing, though. I'm taking Herbert over T-Law every day.
Overall,
twice on Sunday.
Ridley's overall value, you could definitely say should be higher. And when I'm seeing because I don't know where I was gonna rank him in 2020, but my expectation for him, I'll give you this. My expectation for him to be an elite receiver, to be the number one option, he's not doing it. My expectation.
But can we also factor in the fact that he's a year away from football, from gambling?
Expectation for T-Law is to be a top 5 quarterback, and he's not doing that either.
Can we factor he's a year away? If you want to
think T-Law's not meeting the expectation, at the very least, we all should be able to agree that Ridley's not meeting the expectation.
Riddell, you know what it's telling me? He leads the NFL in like pass interference calls, right? So you know what that tells me? That he's getting guarded by CB1s, and that they can't guard him because they have to hold him. And they have to interfere with the
but when he don't
catch the ball, big plays. We talking about touchdown plays,
y'all. But he done dropped a few touchdowns this year.
He do drop.
He do get over that.
I mean, Terrell always drop touchdowns. I watch some of the greatest drop touchdowns.
You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. That's crazy.
You gonna be blowing mine about y'all, bro. Y'all always do this.
I only did it because you called AJ Brown Terrell Owens. So I'm just
Randy Moss, not Randy.
Randy, I ain't never seen Randy touchdown.
I barely ever remember seeing Randy drop a tutty.
I watched him cook Darrell Reeves. Darrell Reeves he had a cramp. I watched that though.
That actually almost made me cry when he did that to Reeves.
Nobody cooked him.
I remember that play forever when he cooked Reeves like that. I almost started crying.
Nobody ever cooked Reeves, bro. Don't ever say that.
No, you tripping. Stevie Johnson used to tear Reeves' ass up. You know what?
He did.
Y'all know about Stevie Johnson.
He's one of the best route runners ever. Reeves said that's the best route runner I feel like I
Stevie Johnson one of the best
route runners ever. He one of the best.
So Chad Johnson is it? And he used to strap
Here's the thing. Chad said it. Chad said it. Reeves owns me. He said it. Reeves owns me. Like he owns me. He cried because he said
Stevie used to.
And the only reason Stevie, it be receivers that really like that just be your kryptonite. Because one thing about Stevie Johnson, bro, the way he was able to run full speed and put his hand on the ground for comebacks, bro. For DBs, physical like Reeves, they can put their hands on you, bro.
He started the fish match.
You lose the ability to put your hands on a receiver, bro. Like because it's OD. Like go back and watch how he run his comebacks. He literally goes horizontal to the ground, put his hand down, and he able to explode up out of there, bro.
I done brought that back with Stevie Johnson.
Man,
real football head over here. I'm
talking about Stevie Johnson
with the dread, not your hair, with the dread.
My favorite player ever, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah, so Stevie Johnson.
Something I want to talk about.
Y'all remember Waldo Cook and DJ Reed?
Man,
Jalen. That's what.
We're gonna have a serious conversation.
I'm gonna say this about it. Maybe want to talk about something.
Lattimore straps Mike Evans, y'all. I'm just
go ahead, Hellfire. Go ahead, Hellfire.
Your team may very well be the best in the league in developing corners.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Jets?
Yeah, 100%.
The Jets may very well be the best.
We so good at it. We get criticized. We get criticized. We get criticized because our corners don't travel.
As a nickel.
We get criticized because our travels don't corner in New York.
Your guys may not corner. They may not
corners don't travel.
It is a schematic thing, but
what corners don't travel?
He was getting baked though. He's getting baked though.
Because
I got a theory. I got a conspiracy theory.
And Adams, he played with Seattle.
I got a conspiracy theory. I got a conspiracy theory.
Let me hear this, bro.
All right.
I'm not a conspiracy theory guy.
So my conspiracy theory is the Eagles lost on purpose. Now, hear why. This is why. This is my conspiracy theory. The Eagles realize that in the playoffs right now, the easiest matchup, arguably, is against the 4 seed, the Buccaneers. So you rather be the 5 seed than the 2 seed, because you know who the 2 seed plays right now? The Rams. Nobody wants to play the Rams right now. So the Eagles like, bro, if I play the Rams, Kyron Williams is going to cook me. Puka's going to cook me. Cooper Kupp's going to cook me. I'd rather play the Buccaneers. I'm going to
If you telling me niggas is losing games because they don't want bump, then don't ever pick the Eagles to be ever again.
Don't ever talk about the Eagles.
I definitely don't want to hear that soft shit.
Oh, no, but we're not going to.
Hey, but the Rams aren't going to be that.
But that super chat, yes, I did see Jalen Waddle cook read, and I'm not going to lie to you. I understand schematic thing, but it's getting to a point where Sauce has to go, and he has to go.
I've been agreed with that, but, we're going to.
He has to go guard these dudes. He has to go
guard. But only the real G's.
And I'm not talking about once. I'm talking about the whole game because
I don't disagree.
Y'all know who did shadow. He got hurt early.
Like that.
Chris Gonzalez. Chris Gonzalez was shadow.
Oh, he was amazing. He's amazing.
He put Tariq Hill in the box. He put Tariq Hill in the box early before he got hurt.
Yeah, and like I said yesterday on Prescott.
You know why? Because when you put that hands on Tariq Hill, like you.
Yeah, because Chris Gonzalez lucky lanky ain't like 6'2".
Yes.
Hey, like I said on press box yesterday, Deontay Banks.
Shout out to Deontay
Banks. Deontay Banks like that too.
Another person who follows, Joey Porter Jr. follows.
Yep.
Yeah, I already told y'all. I told y'all about Joey Porter.
He like that ball.
Told y'all what he was finna be.
Yes, sir.
Like his daddy.
But no, I said what I said about the Jets being able to develop corners because this is the, I want to say, second year in a row that you guys have probably the top nickel corner in football. That's not like the ball hawking.
Michael Carter.
Yeah. Like
remember Ski? Lester Ski? What's his name? Was Ski?
Yeah, Buster Screen.
Buster Screen used to strap shit for the Jets, man.
Buster Screen, yeah. Until he went to the Bears and got cooked. Oh my god.
Because he wasn't number one. He was a slot guy. He wasn't number one. He can't come outside.
Man, I got a question for you. If you're the Jets and you get the 6th pick in the NFL draft, are you drafting a quarterback?
I'm taking Brock Bowers.
You're not picking a quarterback?
No, I'm taking Brock Bowers.
I mean, Rodgers.
Brock Bowers on the Jets is crazy.
Oh but can we guarantee Rodgers gonna be healthy? Like you got 39, boy.
That's what I'm saying. You might want to put one in the
bank. Hold on. Since he's not going to come back anymore. Since he's not going to come back anymore.
You can.
Since he's hold on, guys. Since he's not going to come back anymore.
He plays in Chicago.
No, since he's not going to come back anymore, Rodgers will be healthy to start the season. Rodgers will be healthy to start. I still think they should pick a quarterback later. But if you get Brock Bowers,
if they pick a quarterback, they pick my guy. If they pick a quarterback, they pick my guy. So it's a
so you rather have a tight end than a quarterback. You personally, man, you rather have a tight end than a quarterback.
I think right now with this team, you go super with that O-line in the offseason. You try to win it all right now. You go get Brock Bowers.
You should still
get Brock Bowers.
Man, you should still get a quarterback. You should still get a quarterback just to have one. Ain't no way you're walking out there.
Pick on the next Travis Kelce? Are you crazy?
Hold on. First of
all,
we don't know
please
that.
Don't be telling
we don't know that. We don't know that at all. But also at the same time, ain't no way you walking out there and Zach Wilson is your backup quarterback, Manny. Ain't no way you're doing that again.
Trent, we watched.
Where did Laporta get drafted at?
Ain't all that crazy.
Detroit. I don't know what round. I think it was a second round.
What pick? I don't know.
Exactly. You don't have to go that high on him.
Brock was drafted in the second round.
What are you saying?
Gronk was drafted.
I've been watching Mike Mayer since Notre Dame, and he finally gets some love over there. That was baby Gronk in college. So you just don't know. You got to be a special type of.
He can't do nothing with Brock Bowers.
You comparing Michael Mayer to Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers is a receiver that plays tight end. He's a receiver that plays tight end.
Yeah, he was nice. I remember.
Right, let me ask you something early. Where do you look at Kyle Pitts in college?
He was nice. He was different. I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be.
Brock Bowers is J-Rob. They asked me who would I think the Jets should take at 6. He said, "Do I think they should take a quarterback?" Well, Rodgers telling me he's going to come back 2 years. If he come back 2 years, you Super Bowl O-line. I think they get Brock Bowers. I think they should take Brock Bowers.
But you watch. I'm watching Lamar cook with Lively. With Likely.
But I said if they take a quarterback, they take my guy at 6.
I still just think listen, as a Jets fan for too long, man. We need to build for the future, bro.
He'll take Jalen Daniels.
I'm taking the quarterback.
Who you want though, J-Rob?
He want Jaden Daniels.
I mean, if Quinn Ewers, Jaden Daniels, one of them. Jaden
Daniels will be a giant. I think he's gonna be a giant, and it's
gonna hurt me. I just don't want to finish late. I just think.
Well, we got the pick before y'all. We got to lose out.
Because we beat you. So
I think where we're getting.
What you mean? We beat y'all. What do you mean?
Did you?
Yes, we beat y'all. That was the worst game of Mike Dable's career.
I was pushing for the Giants' downfall. They just started winning games, and I'm kind of confused.
We don't have our first pick.
But anything I want to close with before we close the show?
We really may end up seeing it with Mason Rudolph starting the rest of the year.
Shout out to my man Mike. Free my man Mike.
I was gonna say, make sure y'all tune in.
Hopefully, come back with a better night.
Y'all gonna have a crazy stream with the all black versus white. Make sure y'all tune in the stream.
Oh my
God! Hey, I noticed though.
White baby.
Hey, I noticed though. That's crazy.
Bruh, that picture Hellfire shared of the Patriots squad.
Hey, bro. Hey, it's about to be a collab. Me, Early Dub. About to be a good collab. We about to go to the Giants game. It's gonna be lit.
I'm in New York. New York.
It's gonna be a crazy one. So yeah,
that's what's up.
Pull up to the